Now, everyone, no crying, okay? Lana, I'm looking at you.
Fuck you.
And me, I am looking in a mirror. Um, look in my eyes. What do you see? The cult of personality. I know your anger. I know your dreams. I've been everything you want to be. I'm the cult of personality. Like Mussolini and Kennedy, I'm the cult of personality. The cult of personality. The cult of personality. Neon lights, a Nobel Prize. When a mirror speaks, the reflection lies. You don't have to follow me. Only you can set me free. I sell the things you need to be. I'm the smiling face on your TV. I'm the cult of personality. I exploit you. You still love me. I tell you 1+1 makes 3. I'm the cult of personality. Like Joseph Stalin and Gandhi. I don't think they go together. Uh, I'm feeling a little bit of a difference. Welcome
Yeah.
back, everyone.
Right, yeah.
Uh,
CTE 23, get hyped.
23. I don't know about I don't know about thee, but I'm feeling 23.
Wait, it's 23. Guys, it's 23.
Oh, God.
That's Michael Jordan's number. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well, that's funny.
I just got a new pair of Jordans. Ha!
I
Okay, Matt
recently ate
Jackson.
ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah. Podcast. Yep.
Podcast. We're minus
Podcast.
Chris this week. This is going to be awful. I'm losing my voice
For
a little
now.
bit. Chris has
We
lost
don't-
his voice because he was in a field screaming to American Idiot or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he went to the Weezer tour last
Yeah.
night, so he's all Weezered out
He
today.
Buddy Hollied
It's
too
so-
hard. I'm afraid. I need to ask him if he heard Weezer original song "Enter Sandman" off it's their new single,
Yeah, Weezer song.
the Weezer song by Weezer. Fuck a black album, it's the blue album. Let's get in the news.
All right, news time. So we all love NXT, right? NXT is great. Well, they are done with Full Sail. They're not going back, and they're staying in the CWC.
Blech.
I don't like the CWC. I think it's like ass. And there were reports before the pandemic that they wanted to leave Full Sail anyway, and I guess they just don't see any reason to go back.
Which is fucking stupid. But you
Yeah.
do you.
Yeah, they're also going to be taping all of their weekly shows in like 2 or 3 week bunches. So the next like 2 or 3 episodes of NXT are going to be taped all at once.
I'm happy about that because it means I can go back to not having to watch NXT and I can just read the spoilers.
Yeah, I know I review NXT, but I really don't care. I just don't. It's there's nothing to keep you interested
Me
anymore.
neither. Hold on. I think my mic sensitivity is too high. You might be able to hear my fan in the background. I'll turn that up. I'm sorry. I apologize about the background noise.
Yeah. Bestie Kenny Omega is maybe done with Impact because he lost the belt to Christian last week.
Yeah, he
Spoilers.
dropped the strap.
And apparently he just doesn't. There's no dates set for him to appear anymore in Impact, so he might just be done with them.
Huh.
I don't.
It's
I
not
don't
like
really
he doesn't
care.
have enough on his plate. Like,
Yeah, I don't really care about him in Impact. I didn't care when he was there, and I'm not going to care when he's not there. You know.
I thought you were just gonna say I don't really care about him. Like, bold audience to say that.
No.
Yeah.
I like Kenny. I don't like the belt collector that much.
I mean, we are going to see the downfall of that very soon. We already kind of are, so.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's starting.
WWE wanted Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and Mike Tyson to appear at SummerSlam, and all of them fell through.
We could have gotten Megan to kill someone.
Yeah, so the Cardi B.
I want Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, and Mike Tyson on a song
wait.
together.
I
No.
forgot
We
we
could
can't
call it
bring
Wet
them up
Ass
around you.
Pussy.
I was gonna say we can't bring them up around you, Daniel, because I know it'll be a very volatile reaction.
Well, Cardi
Yeah.
B.
Yeah, I kind of have PTSD from the other night.
You do.
Daniel,
Yes,
Daniel
I
has
do.
some
Altered
weird
my
thing with
mental state.
horses.
Horse sex.
That was a bad night. I didn't like that. But yeah, Cardi B fell through because she's pregnant. I don't think we really know why Megan fell through. I think her team just said that she wasn't going to do it, and then
Smart
Mike
choice.
Tyson. They wanted Mike Tyson to do a voiceover or something. I think he just said no.
Because he's all elite.
Oh,
Obviously.
yeah, true. He's
All
in
elite
Inner
wrestling.
Circle.
The Inner Circle, of course. How could I forget?
The Inner Circle.
The Inner Circle.
Goldberg, our big friend, has 2 more matches on his deal that'll happen next year.
No! Why?
So who's getting dropped on their head?
I kind of hope it's just
Again.
Ziggler again.
Yeah.
Because that was his best match since he's come back, was that Ziggler match.
I remember enjoying that. That was quite good.
Yeah, that was actually
liked that match.
good.
I liked the bit where Ziggler just wouldn't die.
God, I loved that. That was great.
He got up like 3 times, right? And every time he got a spear that was worse than the last.
Oh my god, yeah.
There was that last one that he did a backflip on. That's my favorite spear ever.
But yeah, Goldberg has 2 matches next year, so we won't see him for the rest of the year at least wrestling. But he does have matches for next year, so I'm assuming it'll just be the 2 Saudi shows then.
Yeah, probably.
At least I can hope. Speaking of things that I don't want to hope for, Logan Paul is returning to the Fed, and he's going to be on Moist TV this Monday.
I want to raise a point on this.
I want to die.
I don't hate Logan Paul.
I
used to hate the guy, right? He did the thing in that forest in Japan.
What? He went to New Japan. I missed that.
No, he did the forest thing with the dead man. The Undertaker.
Undertaker in New Japan.
But like after that, like it seemed like he changed as a person, and he seems almost likable.
Well,
like,
I mean, yeah, after you feud with Taker, you're different forever. Switchblade Mark Calloway.
Work rate king Mark Calloway.
7 stars in the Tokyo Dome, Mark Calloway.
Judge Judy.
Yeah, I don't care about this at all. I don't like Moist TV. I don't like Logan Paul. I don't.
I preferred Logan Paul when he
don't.
was getting punched in the face by KSI.
Yeah, that was probably his peak, to be honest.
Yeah. Or that one video in the hotel room. I apologize for my severe.
Speaking of stuff in hotel rooms, Alberto Del Rio's trial's been pushed back again.
God.
Good, popped for that one. Thanks, John.
Yeah, his trial's been pushed back another few months. I don't know why.
Did he hit another woman?
I don't know. Probably.
Did he kill someone?
Probably.
Yeah, expected.
Yeah, so that's
big fan. I used to own one of your T-shirts when I was a kid. Don't kill me next.
Did you burn it?
Lana, it was like a kid's medium. I'm 6'3",
Did you burn
Lana.
I just want an answer.
It went to landfill a long time ago.
Good.
Speaking of landfill, Nick Khan is open to selling the WWE.
Even these fucking segues. Chop segue
These
show.
are better than mine.
Yeah, he's
Chop, do you want my
he's
job?
open to selling the company,
Oh,
and
thank
I
God.
don't know if you will, but he said that he's open
Shall we
to
bid
it.
again?
Selling the Fed? Is that what you said?
Yeah. I'm gonna go with a paper clip, a blue napkin, and a bucket.
I have a chalk marker and a small piece of rose quartz. Will that buy your company?
I'm gonna go with a broken Nintendo Switch controller and a door frame.
I have an empty Dr. Pepper can, a hairbrush, and a binder.
Nick Khan, if you are open to offers for the WWE, I will give you one singular Kirk Hammett signature guitar pick and a bent flathead screwdriver.
If you throw in a Kenny Omega shirt, I might have to buy it. But yeah, I don't know. That it just kind of that story is.
If that doesn't seal the deal for you, Nick, I have a half-used tape roll of electrical tape here.
Ooh,
it's red,
that's tempting.
like the
it's
blood of the
red.
people in Saudi Arabia. So, like, if you want it, shoot me an email. You'll find me on the emails at cobratwistpod@gmail.com. You'll catch me there.
If that's not good enough for you, I'll
Send me
quote
the
Daniel
deeds,
on
baby
this. Something, suck my balls, Nick Khan, you fuckhead. That was a rough paraphrase, but
that's good enough. Close enough.
Yeah.
We've lost Chop. He said he might have to dip in and out occasionally on this. So he was doing the news, and I don't have his notes.
I also bought a CM Punk T-shirt. Not one of the best in the world ones that they released last night, but it's this Lightning Fists one that I'm gonna cut.
That was a good shout. While we're here, let's play. Is PWT still down?
Probably.
PWTs.
It took me like 3 minutes for every single
We'll be
page to
right
load.
back. We're updating our system. Let's check AEW.
So what do I win? Because I said yes, it's probably still down. Do I get a pat on the back? Do I get
That
a
was the
cookie?
easy guess.
Oh, god damn it!
Hold on.
I don't want to play this
AEW
anymore.
shop is open, but the global shop isn't.
Ha!
Fucking Europe. Official apparel. Can I get the Punk shirt? Is it here, ladies and gentlemen? We might be about to buy a CM Punk shirt on air.
Yeah.
Oh, as soon as I've tried to click on it, the website's crashed. Sick.
That's what happened.
What?
I did dip for a minute. What did you guys talk about?
Nothing.
What Lana has spent her capitalism on.
Yeah.
And I'm attempting to buy a CM Punk shirt.
Right.
As we speak.
Do you want to continue with the news?
Yes, let's go on with the news while I wait for PWTs to come back online.
Right. Oh yeah, I forgot this was the next story. 2.0 is signed to AEW.
Yay! Good for them. They have a job.
I want them to be unemployed.
No, I hate them just as much as you do. I'm purely doing this to piss Chop off.
As with most things these days, to be honest. The disapproving sigh says it all.
Contempt.
Yeah. I can't go fully into the screaming again, but one day.
Why are the people in your house? Are you ashamed?
Yeah, there are.
Just scream into a pillow. That solves problems.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all.
Neither am I. Let's move on to something that makes me want to throw myself off something less.
Sammy Guevara proposed to his girlfriend.
Oh, that's
So,
cute.
Good
Yeah.
Good for him.
Oh shit! I was meant to do Dynamite this week.
Damn it.
Bleacher Report.
I'm not gonna make a joke here. Ric Flair will be at the NWA 73rd anniversary show. I'm assuming
Will he be
will
going by
arriving by
train?
Yep.
Woo!
Woo.
Not gonna say anything. I'm not gonna
The
say
Bushman
anything.
and the
Yep.
Kalahari.
Shut the fuck
Yep.
up.
Ric Flair's in the muff. I mean rough.
Rick Jr. Soprano Flair.
Yeah.
I stole your bit.
Head
fuck you.
over heels for this Ric Flair return.
Good one.
That was good.
Thank you.
that
Thank
was
you
good.
very much.
Hold on, I have more. My brain's firing up here.
No. Can I mute you? Can I?
No.
No? Fuck.
Ric Flair never had the makings of someone who eats ass.
Oh my god.
He never had the makings of a varsity ass eater.
Varsity. Wow.
Who the
The
fuck is Griff
Sopranos
Garrison?
reference.
Yeah.
Chop, please continue. I don't want to talk about this anymore.
Lovely, I don't go down often enough.
Ah!
It's not what I heard.
Cain Velasquez will be returning to wrestling at a AAA event in December.
AAA?
Yeah, well, that's where his first match was before he,
Yeah.
I forgot that he didn't just have that Brock Lesnar match and there was nothing before or after it.
Yeah, he had that match in AAA and then WWE signed him after that one match. So
And WWE fired him after that one match.
Well, yeah, remember when he showed up with Rey Mysterio?
Who's that jumping out the sky? Cain Velasquez.
CAINVELASQUEZ. Cain Velasquez. Anyway.
Welcome to the first annual Cobra Twist Spelling Bee.
Yeah, I beat you guys. I'm actually fun Lana fact. I have won multiple spelling bees, so don't even think about it.
All right, okay. I'll back down then.
Bow down.
I don't know if you guys are aware of this Yank baseball thing, but the MLB recently did a game based off the movie Field of Dreams, where they played the game in a cornfield, and it did very well in the ratings. It was the most viewed MLB regular season game in 16 years or something.
That's quite good.
Oh my god!
Is WWE now gonna wrestle?
Yeah, it went really well. So now WWE are thinking about doing off-site events like that, running in different venues and stuff.
I want a match just on a random Raw to be presented from the inside of a corn silo.
The inside of a silo.
Yeah.
So it's a buried alive match.
Yes.
So that's how you bring back Mark Calloway.
Yeah, and then put him away again.
Yeah.
The silo killer, Mark Calloway.
That's not good. That's not good.
WWE might move the Royal Rumble to February next year.
Don't do that.
What?
Because, the reasoning for this is that the Rumble is generally in late January, but they might end up pushing it back to early February so they can fit in another pay-per-view before.
Why?
Why would you do
I don't
that?
know. Well, remember they're doing that pay-per-view on New Year's Day.
Well, exactly. Just have that one, and then one at the end of the month.
I don't know. I mean,
have
it's not
one on the first Sunday of the year, and then the last Sunday of January.
I don't know.
Or Saturday.
Suck my balls, Nick Khan, you fuckhead.
Good, Nick.
What's left on this news? Panthers lost their first preseason game. I'm pissed about it.
I feel like I'm missing something here.
No, it's the Panthers thing, man. Did you get
Sure?
that Panthers hat?
Oh, I didn't buy that. Yeah, I should buy that.
Well, yeah, you should. Buy your
I
Panthers hat.
feel like we've missed something.
What are you? What?
What?
Oh, yeah. No, we talked about the Del Rio trial.
Yeah.
Did we? Oh, well, that's fine then. No more news this week, guys.
Yeah. Yeah,
was it?
CM Punk came back.
Yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
Maybe that was what
Yeah.
I was missing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elephant in the room.
Yeah.
That's a big elephant.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
one
elephants are
giant
so
red,
big.
white, and blue elephant. Pepsi Cola.
Oh, man. Yeah.
It's a good Lana Del Rey song.
Hey, Colt Cabana, how
Okay.
you doing?
Well,
Oh.
well, okay, no. So CM Punk came back. If you didn't know, last night.
Hold on. Is he friends with Colt Cabana again, or are they gonna have a fight in the locker room?
I saw in a media. He did a media thing after the event, and somebody asked him if he had any troubles with anybody backstage, and he said he didn't. So
That's fine, I guess.
But so he came back last night. He took 20 minutes to do his whole thing, which was very long, but I don't care. It was great.
I don't care. It was excellent.
It was CM Punk. Yeah.
It was so good. I loved it.
It was CM Punk in a four-sided ring with 3 ropes and a white T-shirt with some lightning bolts on it.
Yeah, Mickey Gall wasn't there. It was
Mickey
great.
Gall wasn't there. CM Punk didn't get slapped last night.
Oh my god, that's the first. But yeah, I'm very happy
For the first time in 7 years, CM Punk stepped in a ring and didn't get slapped.
I'm
Hell
just,
yeah.
I'm happy he's back. I'm glad about it. And he called out Darby Allin. Very excited for that match. Don't know who's gonna win it though.
Punk.
It has to be. Like,
You
How
think
did
so?
him lose his first match back?
Well, I don't know, because it's face versus face. So I feel like
There is no
Punk.
bigger face in modern wrestling than
Yeah,
CM
I don't
Punk.
want Punk to lose, but if he did, I wouldn't be super annoyed because it's Darby.
I'm cutting that. That didn't happen. Let's move on.
That didn't happen. But
and can I just say really quick?
As long as it's not what I had just said.
No, it's not. I just want to say, I think it was worth it. I had to work last night, so I couldn't watch Rampage live, and I deleted Instagram and Twitter so it wouldn't get spoiled because I still had my doubts. And I blasted Cult of Personality on repeat my entire drive home from work, and I immediately turned it on. I didn't know why, but my parents weren't home, so when it did happen, I let out a very unholy screech.
Yeah.
And I was tears, obviously tears.
Yeah.
So I'm still honestly in disbelief. We're just like 12 hours after it happened, a little over 12 hours. And I'm still absolutely shocked.
Yeah.
If it wasn't 4 o'clock in the morning, I would have screamed too. But yeah.
Leave that to the neighbors.
Haha! That's a good joke.
Thank you.
That was what it was, and I'm very happy it happened. And he's gonna be on Dynamite, the upcoming one on Wednesday.
It's the 100th episode.
I actually have something to say about CM Punk. Shall I do it now, or because I have a lengthy monologue about this wrestling thing? Should I do it during Rampage when I'm talking about how he came back? I think I will. I'm gonna leave it for now.
All right, cool. We'll do that. All right.
So, good God, pardon me. Sorry, I just ate. So Punk's back. I did let out a few very, very manly tears. They were tears of pure testosterone, I'm afraid.
Yes.
None of that woman shit here.
Strong. Yes.
None of that what?
None of that woman shit.
Yes.
No crying.
Yes. Meat and
big
beer.
meaty man slapping meat.
Slapping meat.
Yeah. So I cried a little bit, and then I wrote a lengthy monologue about how much I hate wrestling.
Just like Punk would.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I even sat down cross-legged in my living room.
put it in my refrigerator and posted it on Twitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Next time my fridge is empty, I'm putting a wrestling belt on it and taking that picture. Yeah, let's do the recap, man. There's a lot to get to.
So because we recorded this, recorded the last episode before SmackDown and Rampage, which was like 8 years ago now. I'm gonna just read my review from last week of SmackDown and
Okay.
Rampage.
Also,
Yeah.
we don't have Chris this week, so there's two options here. Chop, you can work double duty, or we don't do Raw.
I can just read the
Okay.
All right. Okay. This is the August 13th SmackDown and Rampage. It's the first Rampage actually. Hey, look, a new wrestling show is on. That was funny. I like that opener. SmackDown opens with Roman and Cena finally having another one of those amazing promo battles like they did years ago. So great references here. Yeah, it was fun. Shinsuke actually took the belt off Apollo Crews to end his reign of terror. The Prophets and the Alphas had another match to continue their feud. Rollins cut a Rollins promo. Ray and Dom beat the Dirty Dogs with a roll up. Owens and Corbin had a match, and Owens won. And there was a women's title contract signing where Sasha's with Mella and Zelina now, and I don't know, I don't really care. And that was SmackDown. It was not good. And then Rampage, Christian beat Kenny Omega for the Impact title. I was very happy about that. I'm glad he got that again. Miro beat Fuego del Sol, but Fuego still got his contract, which was a shoot, apparently. Fuego didn't know that was going to happen, so that's kind of sweet.
Oh, that's nice.
And then Britt Baker beat Red Velvet in Pittsburgh, so that was cool. And then, yeah, with the towels that Dana likes. And then, and Jamie Hayter debuted at the end of the show. Oh, sorry, Jake Hager debuted at the end of the show. And I don't really care. Like, I don't think Britt needs another sidekick. I don't care about Jamie Hayter. And it was
that wasn't even a good laugh. I'm sorry. That was an awful Jake Hager laugh.
I don't know why they didn't start the show with the Britt match and end it with the Impact match, but I don't know, whatever.
I think the shtick was like, oh, we're gonna start big with a title match and then have someone else's title change hands on our show.
I don't know. It was what it was, but I liked Rampage.
So my feeling with Rampage is it's a shorter show
right.
at the end of the week, combined with the longer show earlier in the week. This is AEW SmackDown.
Yeah, I actually like it because it's only an hour and it's
an hour long.
It's
I can't
directly
explain
after
how
SmackDown.
much. Yeah, it's right after SmackDown, which means 3 a.m. But I much prefer an hour-long wrestling show to a 3-hour-long wrestling show.
Yeah,
Fucking ball torture.
I much prefer 2 hours and 1 hour to 3. And speaking of 3, this was Raw from this week.
Oh god,
that was good.
There were 3 things on this show that hadn't happened before, and yes, I actually kept track of that throughout the night. There were 3 things on this card that had not happened before, which I believe were Mansoor versus Mace, Orton versus Omos, and then Nikki and Rhea versus Charlotte and Nia were the only 3 things on the show that had never happened before. And yep. Orton opens the show with a promo that's cut off by Riddle and Styles and Omos, which was exactly like the week before. And then we get Riddle versus Styles, and Riddle loses because Omos stared at him and he got distracted. Rhea defeated Nikki clean, and they didn't really make a big deal out of it, which was interesting. Drew beat Veer and Shanky in a handicap match. Moist
Hold on,
TV.
that's how many weeks in a row now Drew has beat one of the friends of Jinder?
That's actually the second time that he's had a handicap match against Veer and Shanky. I think the first one ended in a DQ.
Okay. What? Because he brought out his skeng.
No. I think the handicap match ended in a DQ because Jinder got involved, and then he had that match
Okay,
with
that's a
with
fuck finish.
Veer. I think that ended in a DQ too.
And then he had a match with Shanky.
And he killed Shanky.
Where he attempted to kill Shanky.
Yeah.
So we're like, what, 6 matches deep?
I don't know.
In this Drew Jinder thing where he's not actually facing Jinder, he's facing Jinder's mates.
Whatever.
This doesn't make sense.
It's Raw. What do you expect?
It's bad television.
Moist TV. Look, I hate John Morrison's drip thing. I hate it. It's like worse than Matt Riddle, which is saying a lot. It is.
Stop.
I hate it. I hate it. It is so. If it was like not overdone as much, maybe I wouldn't hate it. But it's everything he does. It's everything he says. It's every time Corey Graves says anything on commentary.
I saw a picture of a kid with an America's Most Wanted shirt on Twitter the other day.
Yeah, child abuse.
And I feel like people with those shirts, like that are actually getting them unironically, I mean this in the nicest way possible, but you're asking to get bullied because what the fuck?
I'm glad
there is one case where I advocate for bullying, and it is if you see a kid with an America's Most Wanted shirt.
Yeah, that is the one time I will agree with that.
Every other time, be a star, but if you see a kid with an America's Most Wanted shirt, steal his lunch money.
So in this segment, Miz reveals that he's actually not hurt anymore and has a match with Damian Priest, which he loses. Wow. Omos and Randy Orton had a match that ended in a DQ. Karrion Kross beat up Jeff Hardy. Reggie had a day in the park, which I actually kind of liked, opposed to the most of the 24/7 stuff they do.
This is the same show every week.
Fucking sucks. Becky, come back. I would just like to point out, we haven't gotten a troll tweet from Becky yet.
About SummerSlam.
Yes. So if you hear me just say, son of a bitch, while somebody's talking, that's probably why, because we got a tweet from Becky. And it's probably going to be...
good news as far as I'm concerned.
That's fair.
Yeah, actually, it's more of that. If Becky puts out a tweet, it's a bad sign. It's not even a good one.
If Becky doesn't tweet between now and midnight today, well, I guess what? 8/7 Central in America.
Yeah.
Is that right?
Well, I don't know if it's 8 or 7. I'll figure it out. Whatever.
Yeah. It's an hour before Raw usually starts.
Yeah, I don't. They're very flip floppy on whether they start the pay per views at 7 or 8. It's confusing.
I know it starts at 12 here when Raw starts at 1. So.
Right. Charlotte teamed with Nia, which makes sense, and Charlotte pinned Rhea, and Rhea had pinned Nikki earlier, so really Nikki got pinned twice tonight.
Nia Jax broke up the tag team with Thingy, right?
No, she didn't. No, she didn't. No, because Shayna was watching backstage.
But they...
Nope.
They, fell out, 4 weeks ago.
No, they didn't.
All friendships have up and downs, Daniel.
Yes. Just like...
This is all downs! This is Monday Night Raw. There are no ups. This is 3 hours of down. This
If
is
it's up, then it's
3
up, then it's up,
whole
then it's up.
hours of no up apart from the song in the SmackDown commercial. Not SmackDown, SummerSlam! Oh!
Oh my
Hate it.
god.
Not so much. You notice how as soon as Chop started talking about Raw, I went completely silent? It's
Yep.
because I hate it.
Yep.
I think this is the curse. So we had Chop screaming out of anger last week because of Everrise. You screaming out of anger this week because of Raw. So what's gonna
Next
happen
week.
next week?
Becky Lynch,
returns.
hopefully.
Yeah.
Because we know you're the one screaming at that, right?
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll video it. Shut up.
Yeah.
Weezer. And then in the main event,
Please finish this fucking segment soon. Seriously,
Goldberg,
I'm at the end of my tether.
I'm trying. Goldberg and Lashley did a thing, and Goldberg, he didn't even hit a spear on Lashley. He hit like a Luthez press on him. I don't even know what it was. It was not good. And then Nick Gage came out and kind of stood there. I want to see Hook just batter Gage.
Oh, are we on AEW now?
I was very confused. Yeah.
I want Hook to beat up Goldberg's son.
Oh, right, of course.
Yeah, because his name is Gage Goldberg, and it's like Nick Gage, the guy. The wrestler.
Yeah.
Speaking of Nick Gage, I don't know the story behind this, but Matt Cardona did some show in the last few days, and he showed up to it dressed as Durag Vince.
Oh, I just saw that picture. I just saw that.
Lana, send me that, please.
I have a newfound respect for Matt Cardona.
I haven't seen this yet.
What up,
Hold on,
G?
I need to see this so much.
Oh, and while we're on the topic of wrestlers in GCW, they just announced that Minoru Suzuki is going to appear in 4 shows.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that because he was supposed to show up Mania weekend last year, and they had to cancel his appearances because that was right when the
Oh, that's excellent, Matt Cardona.
Actually, I have a very deep level of respect for Minoru Suzuki because I think it was him and I'm pretty sure it was Okada. That was the first New Japan match I watched, and I was absolutely fucking shocked at how good it was and how different it was from American wrestling.
Matt Cardona in this picture looks like a cross between Durag Vince and TNA Macho Man.
Oh my god.
That's a combination of people right there.
Yo,
yeah.
Do you want me to read NXT?
Sure.
Why not? It's not like it's the same thing every week.
No, I might. You know what? I'm not even going to read the review for this week. I'm going to read my NXT review from May 25th.
It's going to be the same show.
Yep. Man, for an episode that hyped up a lot in the last week, this was a pretty underwhelming episode of NXT. Shotzi and Ember beat Dakota and Raquel in the opener, which didn't really help anyone to me. I feel like they're just kind of throwing Raquel in this tag division because they don't know what to do with her as champ. Fish and Dunn had a solid match that I enjoyed until the weird end with Oni and Kyle not showing up. Mercedes is apparently feuding with Xia Li now, which is something. Grimes and DiBiase had a thing with Eli Drake that was like a halfway double turn. I don't know. The storyline has really gotten lost.
Are we 100% sure this wasn't last week's NXT?
Index got an update in their story. Frankie Monet made her debut. Santos and Bronson set up a feud. And then in the main event, Cross retained over Balor in an RA match. But I'm just kind of tired of these types of things. There just wasn't anything that great on tonight. A lot of strange booking choices with their storylines. And not having Kyle and most of the way even show up, and MSK and Kushida barely do anything hurt the value. It's also weird how there's a big takeover in less than a month and they're barely promoting it. But I guess we'll see what happens before they realize it's happening. NXT 5 out of 10. I mean,
that really could have happened
concerning.
Like 3 days ago.
That's from 3 months ago, and I mean, Grimes and DiBiase, Index, Frankie Monet. Cross being underwhelming. I mean, it's all here.
The gang's all here, except for all the fucking people that got released.
All Elite Wrestling Dynamite. August 18th. Wednesday.
Yes, Wednesday Night Dynamite.
Wednesday Night Dynamite. We started with a Texas Tornado tag match. It's flooding down in Texas. All the tag matches are happening, apparently. That's not what the line in the song is. It was Darby Allin and Sting versus Chop's favorites, Ever Rise.
Yay!
If I could...
Sting and Darby Allin won that one. And it got an A from Bleacher Report.
Yeah, and Sting no-sold a powerbomb through a table, which I
I did see that clip on Twitter, yeah.
I did too.
I wouldn't sell anything for them either.
That was like Shawn Michaels level. He just stood
That was
up.
like WrestleMania 30, Daniel Bryan winning the world title level for me.
Yeah.
Very happy with Sting now. I think Sting's my new favorite wrestler.
Thank you, Sting.
Bestie Sting.
Yeah.
Bestie Sting.
Sammy Guevara versus Sean Spears.
This match was dumb.
Plus a major announcement. Just hours after, I'm just gonna read the fucking thing. Just hours after proposing to girlfriend Pam during the AEW Dark taping, Sammy Guevara made his way down to the ring for a showdown with the Pinnacle's Sean Spears.
Did you say his girlfriend's name is Pam?
Yeah, that's what it says on Bleacher Report.
I'm not gonna say anything.
I'm confusion.
2.0 began working for Montreal, Quebec-based International Wrestling Syndicate in June 2004. For the first 6 months in the promotion, Jagged and Shane Matthews worked as faces, but in January 2005, 2.0 turned heel at a Northern Championship Wrestling co-promoted event with IWS. On March 26,
Dan Lambert is back, and so is Lance Archer.
Shot at the IWS Tag Team Championship, but were unable to dethrone the defending champions.
American Top Team founder Dan Lambert made his second appearance in AEW, cutting another scathing promo on wrestling fans.
This was a weird promo, man.
This time with former UFC heavyweight champions Andrei Arlovsky and Junior Dos Santos as backup. He called out AEW talent, and Lance Archer entered the arena looking to rekindle his rivalry with the Top Team founder. Instead, though, Scorpio Sky and Ethan Page attacked the Murder Hawk monster, leaving him lying to the delight of Lambert and co. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, right. Okay. Why did Page and Sky help Lambert here?
I don't know.
You have Andrei Arlovsky and Junior Dos Santos with you. You do not need two fake wrestlers to help you take down a fake wrestler.
You have heavyweight champions.
Yeah, in the ring with you.
Behind you. I mean, they were in jeans, guys. No.
Yeah, and then Lambert's calling out how dumb wrestling is. He's calling out how dumb wrestling is, and then two wrestlers save him from the wrestler.
AEW Tag Team Championship match. The Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks.
Who?
The Young Bucks.
Who?
What? The Young Bucks won, because of course they did. That was an A as well, apparently. Paul White got a big announcement. Tony Schiavone announced Paul White 1 week after the veteran saved him and his son from a beatdown at the hands of QT Marshall and The Factory. Marshall interrupted and revealed White underwent hip surgery prior to his arrival in AEW. The big man responded and said that he will have his first match with the company at All Out against Marshall. Now, was his big own here that, you had hip surgery?
Yeah.
The Undertaker wrestled, the last 4 years of his career on 2 replaced hips.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan replaced, every bone below his waist.
Hulk Hogan is basically the Terminator.
Yeah, like
Just the no, I'm not saying that. That's
Mm.
libelous.
we're live, pal.
We're live, buddy. Thunder Rosa versus Penelope Ford.
Why was Penelope Ford in like regular clothes?
Yeah, that's a good point. Thunder Rosa won that one. Pac challenged
And who now?
Andrade El Idolo. Jesus Christ. To a match at All Out in Chicago. The heel arrived, but accepted only on his terms. Inside the arena, Taz Hook and Ricky Starks called out Brian Cage, only for Will Hobbs to attack the Machine. The former FTW champion fought back. The heels fled to the backstage area. And backstage, Tony Schiavone caught up with the Elite and revealed there will be a tag team eliminated tournament featuring the Lucha Bros, Jurassic Express, Private Party, and the Varsity Blondes. The winners will challenge the Young Bucks at All Out inside a steel cage. Then the fifth labor of Jericho, Chris Jericho versus MJF.
This was dumb too.
The stipulation here was that Chris Jericho couldn't use Judas for his entrance, and he wasn't allowed to use the Judas effect. Now, have a guess what the fans did.
Yeah, they sang his song, but still, but no, this is what killed it for me. There's a bit in the match where Aubrey is like distracted or whatever.
Yeah, this did it for me too.
Jericho has used a bat to hit MJF, and then he goes to hit the Judas, but stops himself
But backs
when
off
Aubrey isn't
while
looking.
her back is still turned. So
And
we've drawn the line between using a little league baseball bat, right, and hitting a man with it. But oh no, I can't hit him with a back elbow.
Yeah, and then people on Twitter were defending it like, oh well, Jericho knew that MJF would just pull up the replay and then overturn.
You could pull up the replay of him hitting him with a bat.
Yeah, like what?
Pull it up, Jamie.
Yeah,
hey Jamie, pull up that replay of me getting hit with a baseball bat.
Jamie, pull up that Judas effect.
Jamie, you are beautiful on the inside. SmackDown happened. I didn't watch it. Chop, did you watch SmackDown?
Oh, I did. Let's read the review.
Let's read the review, and then I'm doing Rampage. Oh, goody, I'm doing Rampage.
Okay. Edge cut a good promo. Jimmy Uso and Rey Mysterio actually had a really good match, even though I haven't liked this feud. Owens and Corbin had another match, but this one ended in a DQ after Big E came down and beat up Corbin because he took his Money in the Bank. But then Corbin just got away with the briefcase anyway, so it didn't matter. Right, I hated this bit.
Yeah.
Okay, no. Tegan and Shotzi beat the women's tag champs with a roll-up for like the fourth time. And on commentary, they were going about it like these teams had never faced before. Like Shotzi and Tegan were like this team that had never gotten to this level before. And when they rolled up the women's tag champs for the fourth time, they acted like it was this huge upset. Like, oh my God, maybe they'll get a tag title shot. Ooh, I don't know. They've beaten them 4 times. 4 times. This doesn't make sense at all. What does it take for them to get a tag title shot? There's no other women's tag teams except like Nia and Shayna, and that's not even a joke. So, what do they have to do?
They have to get rid of the women's tag titles.
They should be the women's tag champs right now. Like at the very least, maybe the first time they face, you don't do a title match, even though that's still kind of dumb. But what they could have done is had Tegan and Shotzi beat them the first time, and then the second time was a title match, instead of having the roll-up, another roll-up, Tegan beating Tamina with a roll-up, and then their third tag match also ending in a roll-up. Just a thought.
It's about that I tuned out. Like, I just zoned out that entire time because it's just been a repeat of a repeat of a repeat. And nothing against you, Chop. Like,
Oh
No,
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 this isn't your fault.
yeah.
I was doing almost exactly the same, except Chris was just sending me his ranked list. But yeah, it's the same show every week, man.
I don't know. Although, in something I actually liked, Edge. Well, Seth was cutting a promo, and then Edge came up on the Tron and did the old like Brood thing. And did
cool.
well. He didn't do a bloodbath. He did a whatever that
like
was.
ectoplasm,
Tar,
like from
yeah.
Ghostbusters.
Yeah. But I liked that. I thought that was cool.
Yeah,
that was a cool bit.
he had shoes that said the Brood on them. I saw the guy who made them on Twitter. I say the guy who made them. I don't know who made them. I just saw like a retweet.
But that's cool. Otis beat Montez Ford. Yep. Rick Boogs pinned the guy that was the IC champion last week. Yep. Bianca beat Zelina and Carmella back to back. Yep. And then Roman and Cena, they had like another promo thing, but it was like 5 minutes of Cena and like 1 minute of Roman. And somehow a promo ended on a roll up. So
yeah, because the thing he's going for is like, Roman, you have to be good all the time when I only need 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
That's what the IRA used to say to Margaret Thatcher. Like, there is quotes on record of an IRA spokesperson said, like, Margaret, you have to be lucky every single time. We only have to be lucky once.
Look, and here's the thing with
That's what
this
John Cena is doing to Roman Reigns.
Here's the thing with this feud, right? I liked their little thing last week, even though it was kind of dumb. I liked it last week. But no, the whole thing they're doing with Cena in this is Cena is cutting this promo like it's still 2017. Like Roman is still like this overpushed babyface.
I saw a thing the other day. Cena's reusing lines.
Yeah, he is. Like it's not.
He said the trivia question thing. He said that to Seth Rollins in like 2015.
Yeah, what he's saying doesn't make any sense. Like I liked that
1, 2, 3, and then you're the answer to a trivia question. Who did John Cena beat to become the 17-time world champion? It's like
I like the mentions he's making. I like the references, but at the same time,
I liked even better.
There's a line.
I like the reference that Roman Reigns made to Nikki Bella. That was
really topical. We're really into 2017. But no, because he says like, "Oh, you ran Ambrose at IWB." No, he didn't.
Vince McMahon
did that.
Ambrose out.
Yeah, and
Ambrose just wanted to leave.
Yeah, and then he was talking to Roman like, "Oh, the ratings have been down. Oh, you're a bad champion. So were you, Cena, in like 05. You were Roman in 05. The ratings were down.
Oh, yeah.
You were a bad champion. Like, you're talking to yourself, Cena." I don't.
It's not good, man.
I don't think my little heart is going to be able to take this match tonight.
Oh, it's tonight, yeah.
It's tonight.
It's in.
Yeah.
Just expect an
5 hours.
Adequate amount of thirst.
And I just don't. I don't like how. Also, don't like how they've had to like shoehorn in this Team Cena, Team Reigns thing that Cena has said in every promo.
Right at the end of the promo, Roman Reigns says, "And if I don't leave with the title, I'll leave WWE."
Oh, yeah. Okay, so now there's no doubt in the match.
So now there's no doubt Roman's winning.
Yeah. I mean, there wasn't really a ton of doubt.
No, there wasn't much doubt, but like at least had you half going, maybe he'll win, maybe just maybe it'll happen. But now it's like, what they're gonna have the biggest player in the company retire over a SummerSlam match.
Yeah.
Oh, dear Jesus Christ. I just got a tweet notification from Charlotte Flair. It's a poster for her triple threat match tonight. This is the caption she used: "Dread it, run from it. Destiny arrives all the
Dread.
same."
Dread.
Charlotte, shut the fuck up.
Dread.
Charlotte, darling, I love you, but I don't think quoting Thanos is the best thing to do. Shut the fuck
Becky Dreads.
up. Rampage, AEW Rampage.
You guys remember when Becky
15th
tried
birthday.
dreadlocks?
Happy 15th birthday to the Rated R title.
Yeah.
I have that sitting on my wardrobe looking at me, and I'm going to flex it every time someone mentions it. I love that belt.
Well, tell it happy birthday.
Happy birthday, big buddy. You cost me £450.
That is too much money.
That's far too much money on some nickel-plated brass. But looks nice, so...
Yeah. Anyway,
I think it's zinc. It's not even brass. It's zinc. It's okay.
Brendan Vink.
No.
Zingy?
Stop.
Rampage.
Rampage. What can I say? I mean, like, CM Punk is literally back. How do I top that in any way? Like, even SummerSlam is going to have trouble topping that. Like, it's CM... Unless they bring back The Rock. Like, I don't think SummerSlam's doing better.
That's in November, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
But, like...
And I've seen people say, like, the only way that AEW can top bringing Punk back is bringing Becky back. And I'm like, I'm here, like, first of all, do not pit my two ultimate favorites against each other, because fuck you for that.
Yeah.
Second of all, it's not really comparable. Because, yeah, Becky has been out for a little over a year. Punk's been out for 7.
Yeah.
And Punk left because of, like, genuine grievances within the company. Becky left because she was having a child.
Yeah. But if Becky does come back tonight, you guys are never going to hear the end of it. It's just...
No.
I'm aware.
Yeah.
But, like, okay, here's monologue time. I know I've been hyping this up. It's like, whenever I watch WWE television, right, I get this overwhelming feeling of complete and utter nothingness. It's like I'm passively consuming low-grade television for the sake of it, just because I grew up with WWE. In a week, right, WWE puts on 5 hours of main roster television. And then another 2 if you want to sit through NXT. And then if for some unknown reason you hate yourself, another hour for 205, right?
And another hour for NXT UK.
And another hour for NXT UK. That is, for those counting, 9 whole hours of weekly wrestling television. Right? Even if you include Dark and Elevation, AEW only does 5.
Yeah.
And, like, when I watch, like, Raw, or SmackDown, or NXT, or 205, if for some godforsaken reason it's on, I feel nothing. Like, I watch it and I'm like, oh, it's John Cena. I'm sure I'm glad he's back. It's nothing. Nothing happens in my head when I watch that. Every single time I've watched AEW, and admittedly, that hasn't been a while. I haven't been watching AEW for long, right? I started watching regularly after, I think, Full Gear. And it's kind of been since then. But every time I watch it, I feel something. There are feelings attached to AEW. It's like, I've never made it through a Raw without feeling tired at the end. And that's not because it's 4 a.m. Hell, I woke up at 5 p.m. It's basically lunchtime. It's like, it's because it's bad television. Like, it's the same show every single week, and AEW isn't. Like, I feel like when I watch AEW, I get feelings attached to it because it's like, I'm I feel happiness when I watch like Orange Cassidy. He's very entertaining. I feel sheer hatred when I see the Young Bucks, but it's because they're heels, right? And they're good heels. They're damn good at it. They're really dislikable, right? It's the rest of the tag division. WWE's tag division sucks. It has done for a long time. The only redeeming factor for WWE's tag division was the New Day, or the Hurt Business. They broke both of them up for no reason, no godly reason. AEW's tag division, one of the most entertaining in the world. Just that match last night brought me more entertainment than any episode of Raw has in the last 6 months. Because it sucks. Sorry, I'm having a Joker moment here.
Yeah, no.
We can tell.
It's like when Punk came back last night, it was like I felt happy watching wrestling, which was weird. Because I haven't in forever. Because the wrestling I watch sucks. It's boring. I don't know, man. I feel like I'm sticking with WWE for the sake of nostalgia. It's like, oh,
Well, the
I
thing
watched
with
it when I was
me,
like 5 years old, so I kind of have to stick with it. But now it sucks, and I hate myself when I watch it.
the thing with me is that I care about what happens in WWE, no matter how stupid it'll get. I do care about what happens on Raw, even though it's dumb. I want to know what happens.
See,
But
I want to care, but I just don't anymore.
But no, because I don't know. I agree with you on a lot of that. It's just I don't know. It's interesting time.
Every
Yeah.
chance I get, I will watch a WWE pay-per-view with my friends, and that's the only thing that makes it bearable. SummerSlam tonight, sure, there's a few matches I want to see there, but the only reason I actually want to stay up and watch it is because I'm watching it with friends, be that you guys or people in real life.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean, we'll get to this in the SummerSlam predictions, but is there a match I'm that hyped for on this card? Not really.
me neither.
I mean,
It,
Roman Cena maybe, but knowing how Roman
you know how the
wrestles,
outcome goes. The only
uh,
thing I'm remotely excited for SummerSlam tonight is the 5% chance Becky Lynch shows up. And that 5%
yeah,
is looking more and more like 4% or 3. It's going down. Drastic go down. Like,
I don't think it's gonna happen.
neither do
And that's
I.
coming from me.
yeah.
It's I'm looking forward to All Out. Like as a Brit who's unfortunately is still in full-time education, binning off school on a Monday morning is something I'm more than familiar with. Watching wrestling, but like this time I'm going to be watching a show I don't hate, which is different. Yeah, I don't know. That lowered the mood a little bit, didn't it? Yeah, wrestling sucks, huh?
Was that just a week in wrestling? Because this podcast has been like an hour long already.
Yeah. I'd
What do we
rather
have?
drown myself than watch another Goldberg match.
Get a pool ready then. Just get
There's
your
2 more
bathtub.
coming down the pipeline.
Yeah, you know what's really funny? This is our second segment of 6.
Yeah, I told you this was gonna be a long one, huh? Jurassic Express versus Private Party.
Oh, you're
Young
not
Bucks
even
came out.
done yet.
You're not even
No,
done.
no, this is Rampage. The Young Bucks came out before the match, which was pain. There's lots of flippy shit, which I enjoy. It was a fun match. Canadian Destroyer off of Luchasaurus' shoulders was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I really like the finisher too. Jurassic Express. That is, they won, of course. Don Callis and Kenny put on their best salmon suits. Shout out to Mark Henry.
Yeah.
Jade Cargill versus Kiera Hogan.
This match was kind of dumb.
Yeah, Kiera Hogan got a jobber entrance, but that's
I
to be
don't know.
expected.
I don't know why they're squashing Kira in AEW. Like, I know she's
Neither do
lost.
I.
I know she's losing to like high profile people, but she's losing in like 4 minutes.
Yeah, her little record thing is like 0-3.
Yeah, because she's lost to Tay Conti, Hikaru Shida, and now Jade Cargill.
Yeah. They have the opposite problem to WWE in that regard, actually, with Rampage. Like, they have an
What?
hour to fill, and too much stuff to fill it with.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I just think they're still not the best.
That's why they're having
time
to do like
management.
jobber entrances, because
No, I think they just try and cram too much stuff into.
Yeah.
Because that's an issue I've had with Dynamite for a while, is that too much happens on one show. And I know there's only been 2 episodes of Rampage, but you could tell as they got later into that show that they were rushing because like they didn't have a bunch of time.
because Punk went like over 20 minutes.
No, yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Yeah, it's like on SmackDown they'll announce like 2 matches, and then you have an hour 45 left to fill with just drivel.
But I don't know why they don't announce more on SmackDown. Because like I
Because they
know
probably don't have more planned.
Well,
Chop.
no, because I know it's dumb, but you could announce like, oh, okay, so we're gonna do Bianca versus Carmella and Selena. But you can announce that. You don't have to like just drop that on them in the middle of the show, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The backstage segment with Moxley and Daniel Garcia.
Didn't
Who
happen.
had Ever
Don't
Rise
care.
with him.
Don't care. It didn't happen.
Moxley threatened felony
No,
assault.
yeah, I care about that.
Yeah.
I liked that bit.
Anyway, main event. Very happy that Mox still comes out through the crowd, by the way. Glad that's still a thing. They didn't give up on that. I like that. German suplex, and he's not even German. Popped.
That was, great.
That was cool. Mark Henry, please never change. Mox won with a chokehold. A fun match, given the like 6 minutes they had to do it in.
Yeah,
Everrise attacked
Garcia.
Mox and Kingston, but then Darby and Sting came out to make it 4-on-3. Stinger splash, death drop, coffin drop. Fans went home happy. Jobs are good.
Yeah,
Thanks, AEW.
I don't know. It was an alright show, but it was very much just the Punk.
It was the Punk thing with some matches.
Yeah. Although I do think it was a good decision to open with him.
Oh yes.
I realized last night when I was lying in my bed, like the reason they opened with Punk is so he could have as much time as he wanted.
Yep.
Yeah.
It was very clear to me that what Punk went out and said wasn't planned, apart from the ice cream bar thing.
Well, he even said that he just
they just gave him a live mic because he's CM Punk.
Well, yeah, they were just like call out Darby, ice cream bars, and that's it.
Fill in the rest, and they did that so Punk could run as long as he wants, and then just shorten some of the other matches.
I just got a notification that I really got scared of, so that's why I said, "Oh Jesus!" It's out of context. IGWC tagged you in a post.
Oh Lord!
Oh no!
Oh, it's not that bad.
Oh, lucky you! I only ever get tagged in the bad ones.
Oh, I also have a bit of breaking news. Tessa Blanchard was reportedly offered an NWA contract.
Well, we know how much she loves the N in the NWA.
That was good. Also, not wrestling related necessarily, but yeah. Corey Taylor tested positive for COVID.
Yeah, dude, COVID, I saw that.
That's
fucking mad. Ah!
Yeah.
I'm sure he'll be fine. He's vaccinated, right? Probably, I'd imagine.
Yes, he is.
He'll be
I don't know. He'll be fine, but it just sucks because he's trying to do that tour he was supposed to do.
Yeah.
Should we lighten the mood?
Yeah.
Let's light a few conversational candles, and rank some things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry for dropping the mood so hard.
No,
It
you're
don't.
fine. You're
I
fine.
might
Sorry, what were
have
you
to
saying?
leave after this segment.
Okay. That was the abridged version, by the way. There was more of that. I cut that down.
You said what we were all really thinking and experiencing, I
I
feel,
just made it
for the most
depressing
part.
though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Ranked.
Ranky. Shanky.
Rank time.
I have Chris's ranked here.
Is he not joining?
Yeah, Chris is not joining us today, unfortunately.
Okay, cool. So you can just make this up and we wouldn't know.
Yeah.
That'd be so mean.
My favorite return was when Nikki Bella came out. And no, when the Bellas came out to beat up Bailey at Mania.
Yeah.
His honorable mention: CM Punk's AEW debut. Actually enjoyed it. No, you didn't. You fucking turncoat.
Yeah, because Chris, right? I'm gonna call him out on this. When he got home from the concert or whatever, this was like way after the Punk debut.
Freshly Weezer. Freshly Weezer.
Look, he shows up in the chat all like, "Oh, CM Punk debuted? Oh, cool, whatever." Like trying to act like he didn't care. Like, come on, man.
And that's a shoot, cowboy.
That's a shoot, cowboy. That's on Cardi B, cowboy.
No.
If it's up,
if it's up, then it's stuck. Shane McMahon's 2016. Are you fucking kidding me? Shane McMahon's 2016 return. Come on, no one saw it coming. It was crazy to see Shane on WWE programming for the first time in 9 years, and again, of course, nobody saw it coming. Made it 10 times better.
What is this, SummerSlam 2020?
You'll never see it coming.
Yeah.
Okay, now on his actual list. Seth Rollins' Extreme Rules 2016 return. Incredible shock and surprise following one of the best matches of the year. How does it get any better?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, in his opinion, it does, but that was still cool. That was his joke. I've stolen that. I'm sorry. Number 2, the Hardy Boys at WrestleMania 33. Absolutely thunderous pop for the Hardys. Yeah, it was rumored heavily and was almost expected, but it didn't matter. It was an incredible sight to see and to be a part of. Of course, what would come to follow is a bit sad in retrospect. This return will always be one of the greatest.
Why did you write a paragraph?
I don't know. Am I expected to answer like some critical reading questions after this? I'm gonna have to write a critical essay on Chris's ranked list because it feels like
critical
a novel,
essay,
apparently.
you say?
Shut the fuck up! Fucking don't do that. Edge's Royal Rumble 2020 return is his number 1. Come on, what else can you pure emotion on Edge's face? The sheer surprise and excitement that after almost a decade of being retired, because of a career-threatening injury, one of the greatest wrestlers of the century returned to the ring and appeared. Okay, JR Tolkien, get the fuck out of here. Bro wrote an entire book.
I'll go next.
Okay. Lana, you're next.
Okay. No. I don't like Goldberg.
What did I say? Oh, you're next.
Shut up. So my honorable mentions are Brock Lesnar in 2014.
Good shot.
Yeah. I didn't get to experience that, but I love watching that clip. Like, just, I love it, honestly. Yeah. And my other honorable mention is John Cena at Money in the Bank 2021. That was an amazing experience, being able to experience it with you guys, even though I was on a 30-second delay and it did get spoiled. It was still, I'm still very happy that it happened.
It got
number
spoiled
3
for me too.
Yeah.
I just want to point something out here. If you're listening, Dre, right? You have a power, okay, that I don't think you've discovered yet. You seem to be about a minute ahead of everyone on everything.
I don't understand how that happens. It's like scary.
Very lucky.
So Dre, if you're listening, right? This isn't me telling you to stop talking. No, I'm kidding. But like, please be aware next time. You are like a minute ahead of all of us. I don't know how
Like-
it happens. Seriously.
We've discussed the protocol. We've discussed the protocol for when Becky comes back in chat, right?
We do have Becky protocol.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which is don't mention anything until Lana does.
Yeah.
And that is gonna break all of your phones. So number 3, I don't remember which Mania it was. I think it was 33. It was the Hardy Boys coming back.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
33.
That pop. Holy shit.
It was loud.
That was fucking loud. And I loved how the New Day delivered it, honestly. I'm like they did a really good job as hosts.
I can't actually get high enough for the Who anymore.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Number 2, I have Edge at the 2020 Rumble. This is another one that I did get to experience just by like actually live watching it and not having to watch it back on YouTube after it's been posted like 6 years ago. And it was fucking amazing. Like Metalingus, that theme is so good. It gives me goosebumps every single time I hear it.
I actually have a confession.
What?
I didn't see that live. Fell asleep.
Really? Oh.
Yeah. I woke up to Drew McIntyre's face on my screen and I was like, I've missed the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah.
And I opened Twitter and everyone was like, oh my god, Edge came back. And I went, oh my god, Edge came back?
It kind of scares me now to when I think about pay-per-views from 2019 and 2020 to know that I have a review of them posted and I don't remember how I feel about them.
God,
Yeah.
So long ago. So
yeah. Number 1, I have CM Punk's return.
Wow. All right.
But that will be quickly replaced if something happens to go down tonight related to Becky Lynch. But Punk is my number 1. Like, yeah. I'm honestly never gonna forget yesterday. Just like my whole way of going about it, and like I felt empty at work because my watch wasn't buzzing every 2 seconds with Instagram, new IGWC, 2 notifications, 3 notifications, 4 notifications, because I don't mute chat unless I'm dead ass serious about something.
I never mute chat.
I never mute chat.
Yeah.
Which is why you guys are the reason I don't wear my Apple Watch.
I have to put my watch on Do Not Disturb at work sometimes. Or I only mute it if like there's a show going on while I'm at work, which is a lot, unfortunately. So being able to, I sped home. Like I said earlier, I blasted Cult of Personality on repeat as I was driving home. May have broken the speed limit more than once, which is fine. Everybody does that.
Incriminate yourself.
But I immediately turned it on like I was shaking with excitement. And then, like, it happened. And I'm, like I said, I'm still in disbelief that it happened. And I'm honestly, I feel like it, in one way, united the internet wrestling community.
No, it didn't.
And
nothing can unite the internet wrestling community. I've already seen people complaining.
We love Twitter. Twitter's great. Also,
thank you, Burnap.
While you were saying that whole thing, I was looking at your Discord profile pic, which I forgot was Margaret Thatcher, and it was just great.
Mine is
thank you.
Xi Jinping, for anyone who...
Xi Jinping bestie.
Jenny the Pooh.
Yeah, I can do mine next.
I was gonna go, but would you like to go? It's up to you.
I have to go.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Can I make a special request? While you're doing whatever it is you have to do, please text me your predictions so they can go on the table.
Oh, okay. You can call me a bitch again if you want. I give you permission. Okay.
I was gonna anyway.
Yeah, I figured. All right.
Thanks for being on.
See you guys for SummerSlam.
See you for SummerSlam.
Bye, Cobra Twist viewers.
Well, this is gay.
Glad she's gone. What a cunt. My ranked list is as follows. The Hardy Boys at Mania 33 on my honorable mentions.
Okay.
Edge at the Rumble last year.
Right.
It's my honorable mentions. Number 3, John Cena's Royal Rumble return, 2008.
I'm glad you put that up there.
That's on there.
Yeah,
Because it's the John Cena Rumble return. It's Madison Square
that's
Garden.
great. Yeah.
One of the largest pops of all time.
hmm
I wish when they went to MSG they could still do the tiny little entranceway.
Yeah, I hate that it's not there anymore.
Yeah, that was cool. Number 2 is, pardon again, sorry, I just ate. Triple H's return in 2002.
Wow, how did I not expect that one?
And then number 1, you might not see this coming. CM Punk.
What?
AEW Rampage.
Oh my god, that is crazy.
Unexpected. You'll never see it coming. I called her a cunt.
Yep.
Okay, Chop, you're next.
Yeah.
Not only are you next, you're last. Oh, he left the call. Oh, he's back in the call. Hello?
Did not mean to do that.
Oh, right. I made a Goldberg joke in your absence. It's okay.
Okay, I'm glad I missed that.
Yeah.
So, I just made a top 5 instead of a top 3 because there were too many. But I didn't put Punk on my list because it just happened and I don't know how I'm ultimately gonna feel about it. So I didn't put it up there. But yeah, number 5, and this is kind of cheating because I put 2 in the same one, but it's Triple H on Raw and Brock Lesnar on Raw because they both kind of ended in the same way to where it was cool seeing them come back, and then everything that happened after was bad. So,
Yeah.
so I put them in the same one.
I'd like to add one to my honorable mentions, which was the Triple H. I don't know if you can count it because it's like kind of not a return because he wasn't injured and he wasn't away for anything, but it was the Triple H Royal Rumble kind of thing where he
Where he
returned to
showed up.
wrestling. He showed
Yeah.
up and just beat Roman Reigns. He
Yeah,
won the
that
Royal
was
Rumble.
God, I forgot that happened. Jesus.
That was
Yeah,
pretty cool.
okay. My number 4 is Hardy Boys at Mania 33. Really like that one. Number 3 is Edge at the Rumble. Number 2, I'm really surprised this wasn't on your list at least. Stone Cold at Backlash 2000, where he came back from came back from getting run over by Rikishi.
Who did it for The Rock?
Yeah, that his big return. I'm surprised it wasn't on your list. And then my number 1 is Cena at the Rumble in 08. I just really like that one. It's a cool moment.
Yeah.
And then he won the Rumble, so yeah, that
cool.
was ranked. It's a pretty good list this week. There was no ECW TV title, so that's always
there
a
was nothing
plus.
quite that bad.
No, I'm never letting that go. But he will have to hold on to that forever.
Yeah.
What's next? What's the next bit?
I think we should do This Day in Wrestling.
Okay.
59 years ago today in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
Gilbert was born.
That's too far back. I'm not. 42 years ago today in Tampa, Florida, Dusty Rhodes defeated Harley Race to win the NWA World Heavyweight Championship. Chop.
Yep.
I'm not gonna say it.
Yep. He did. He did.
14 years ago, no, 24 years ago. I did math wrong. WCW presented Clash of the Champions 35.
Back when it had the in the name, and it's so much better than Clash of Champions.
This will be the final edition of the long-running series of specials, first presented as NWA Clash of the Champions in March 1980. I wonder what that stood for. Clash of the Champions followed a format similar to that of WWF's Saturday night main event, presenting pay-per-view caliber matches on free television.
Wow.
For the show, it's noted that Sting made his silent formal pitch to J.J. Dillon for a match against Hollywood Hogan. Sting also made the same pitch to the NWO via a vulture. The vulture was
By
supposed to have a note
Walter.
attached. Walter. The note never made it to the ring, leaving the group to stare at a very hungry vulture as the show faded to black.
Nice.
On that card, Steve McMichael defeated JFFJARRET to win the WCW.
You just have to find any excuse to say that on every segment.
Yeah, United States Championship. Raven defeated Stevie Richards in a no disqualification match. Chris Jericho and Eddie Guerrero had a match for the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. Chris Jericho, of course, retained. Psychosis, Silver King, Villano 4, and Villano 5 defeated Juventud Guerrera, Super Carlo, Hector Garza, and Liz Mark Jr.
Oh, yeah. I'm a big
Ric
fan of all
Flair
those
and Kurt Hennig defeated Conan and 6.
This is why Flair put the figure 4 on Conan at Triple Mania. This is why.
Yeah, that's why. Scott Hall and Randy Savage defeated Diamond Dallas Page and Lex Luger.
All right.
21 years ago today on Raw is War from Lafayette, Louisiana, Lita defeated Stephanie McMahon to win the WWF Women's Championship. The Rock was a special guest referee.
Wait, okay, hold on, wait. 1, Steph took a pin, what? And 2, that city is remember that episode of Raw they did in Lafayette in like 2018, and the crowd was so dead for it. It was like the worst episode of Raw.
Oh, yeah.
And that was the episode they randomly brought up like Ciampa and Gargano for like a few weeks, and they did it on that show.
I remember that, yeah.
God, that was awful.
But Lafayette, Louisiana, of course, hosted the first Raw to have a women's match main event.
Steph was in it, of course.
Yeah, of course, Stephanie McMahon invented women's wrestling.
Yeah, she is.
On the same show, Shane McMahon defeated Steve Blackman to win the WWF Hardcore Championship.
Well, one McMahon had to win that night.
Yeah. 15? No, that's wrong. 19 years ago, an NWA TNA weekly pay-per-view taping in Nashville, Tennessee, Jerry Lynn defeated Loki and AJ Styles in a ladder match to win the X Division Championship.
Wow.
16 years ago today, WWE presented SummerSlam from the MCI Center in Washington, D.C. It's had over just over 600,000 homes watching on pay-per-view. It's nearly double the buys of the 2004 edition.
This was the year of Hogan, Shawn. That match, the awful match.
On the card, in a Saturday Night Heat pre-show, Chris Masters defeated the Hurricane.
That's not the match I was referring to.
Chris Benoit defeated Orlando Jordan in just 26 seconds to win the United States Championship.
I remember, yeah.
Edge defeated Matt Hardy via referee stoppage.
No, wait, yeah, hold on. The thing with that Orlando Jordan thing is that on SmackDown, like the following SmackDown after SummerSlam, or maybe I don't know, something like that, Benoit made a point that it took longer to make a cup of coffee than it did to take him to beat Orlando Jordan. So they did a side-by-side of Benoit making a cup of coffee and the SummerSlam match, and it took Benoit longer.
Next on the card, Rey Mysterio defeated Eddie Guerrero in a custody of Dominic ladder match.
Oh my
That's right,
God.
That was 16 years ago today.
Jesus.
Yeah, Kurt Angle defeated Eugene to regain possession of his Olympic gold medal. Randy Orton defeated The Undertaker. John Cena defeated Chris Jericho to retain the WWE Championship. Batista defeated John Bradshaw Layfield to retain the World Heavyweight Championship, and in the main event, Hulk Hogan defeated Shawn Michaels. What a card! I need to go watch that.
Well, okay, look, because the story of that, if you didn't know, is that Hogan and Shawn were supposed to have 3 matches, and they're supposed to be face versus face, like 2 icons going at it. And then Hogan said that he only wanted to do 1 match, and he wanted Shawn to be heel so he could win. They made Shawn turn heel, and that was when we got the Montreal promo with Shawn. That one, that's where that came from. Was that?
Here's your daddy, Montreal. Yeah, that one.
That just 2005. Jabroni's gonna love this whenever he gets to it.
The happy, well, See, this is out of date. Okay? This article is from 2016, so we're a little out of date here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to read you this. It's a happy 30th birthday to Benjamin Satterley. Known in a past life as Pac, Satterley wrestles these days as Adrian Neville. Now it's his 35th birthday, and he's Pac.
I didn't realize he was. I mean, I knew he'd been wrestling for a long time. I didn't really think of him as in his mid-30s.
And it's a happy 37th birthday to Eve Torres.
Yeah.
Shall we do an extra
Take that,
day?
Matt Cardona.
Yes. Take that. I always do 2 of these, so. Okay.
Because we need to make this longer somehow.
Yeah. Oh my god, I've just seen the title for this one. And on this day in wrestling history, August 22nd, Brooklyn. Uh-oh. Woohoo!
Oh, no.
22 years ago today, WWE presented SummerSlam from the Target Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota. That is right, isn't it? I am getting the dates right, yeah. 17,000 were in attendance with 600,000 homes watching on pay-per-view. Jeff Jarrett defeated, JEFFJARRETT defeated D'Lo Brown to unify the WWF Intercontinental and European Championships. The Acolytes defeated the Holly Cousins in a tag team turmoil match to become the number 1 contenders for the WWF Tag Team Championships. Other teams included Edge and Christian, the New Brood,
Which is
Draws and Prince Albert, and Midian and Viscera. Al Snow defeated the Big Boss Man. Remember when they lynched the Big Boss Man to win the WWF Hardcore Championship? Ivory defeated Tori to win the WWF Women's Championship. Ken Shamrock defeated Steve Blackman by knockout in a Lion's Den weapons match. Oh, a little bit of historical precedent here. Test defeated Shane McMahon in a Love Her or Leave Her Greenwich Street fight. The Undertaker and Big Show defeated X-Pac and Kane to win the WWF Tag Team Championships. And The Rock defeated Mr. Ass in a Kiss My Ass Man. And Mankind defeated Stone Cold and Triple H in a triple threat match to win the WWF Championship.
Yeah, he lost it like the next night or
Minnesota
something.
Governor Jesse the Body Ventura was the special guest referee.
Oh yeah, and this is when he was the governor of Minnesota.
Yeah.
This would be like having the mayor of your city go off to whatever city to go win the 24/7 title.
Hold on. 16 years ago today on Raw from Hampton, Virginia, John Cena defeated Chris Jericho in a You're Fired match to retain the WWE Championship. Per pre-match stipulations, Jericho was fired. In reality, it was a write-off as Jericho's contract was set to expire later in the week. He would not return until November 2007.
I mean, so he basically got fired, but not really.
Yeah. 14 years ago. Yes. Yeah. Former Tough Enough contestant Daniel Rodimer was released from WWE.
Wow.
Formerly known as Dan Rodman, he wrestled a few matches on WWE's Heat. Yeah, that's enough of that. Yep. 10 years ago today on Raw from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Hi, jabroni. Airboom defeated David Otunga and Michael McGillicuddy to win the WWE Tag Team Championships. 6 years ago today, NXT presented TakeOver Brooklyn from the Barclays Center.
Oh, this is good.
Jushin Thunder Liger defeated Tyler Breeze. We'll go for Tiger Breeze. The Vaudevillains defeated Tiger Breeze is his AEW name, by the way. The Vaudevillains defeated Blake and Murphy to win the NXT Tag Team Championships. Apollo Crews defeated Ty Dillinger. Sorry. Well, I talked over your joke there. What were you gonna say?
So it's really funny because none of them are in the company anymore.
Yeah, almost all of these are gone. Samoa Joe defeated Baron Corbin by submission. Oh boy, how the turntables. Bayley defeated Sasha Banks to win the NXT Women's Championships.
Great
Though
match.
the bout finished a distant third for Wrestling Observer and Newsletter's Pro Wrestling Match of the Year, the bout placed higher than any other on American soil. Go figure.
Wow.
Shinsuke Nakamura versus Kota Ibushi from Wrestle Kingdom 9 finished first, followed by Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Nakamura from the G1 Climax.
Oh,
Then
okay,
Finn
actually,
Balor defeated Kevin Owens in a ladder match to retain the NXT Championship.
yeah, but also this is really random. In that media thing that CM Punk did, he said that he would think about doing the G1.
And it's a happy 68th birthday to Paul Ellering.
Who?
Paul Ellering.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, Paul.
And it would have been the 116th birthday of Sam Muchnick,
Who?
the promoter, Sam Muchnick.
I'm not a big fan of his work.
Okay. Chop.
Yep.
We don't have Chris this week, right? Would you
Wait,
like to
let
guess
me
a
check.
card?
Hold on. No,
Would you like to guess a card?
I would love to guess a card.
Right. Okay. On the screen now, you will see the clip of me spinning the wheel. Okay. It's up there.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we get. The wheel is spinning. It's taking a while. I forgot how long this clip was. Right, we're going. Let's see what we get. You see that up on screen? You don't.
No, I don't.
Okay, everyone. The year is 2013.
Uh,
The
no,
month is June.
no. What is this?
Oh, he returns just in time.
Hey guys,
Chris.
Oh
you
my
guys
god.
still recording? Jesus.
Yeah, we're approaching 2 hours. Chop is just about to do your bit, so you'll get to be on the other side of this, Chris.
Yeah, feels good. Feels good.
Chris, I'm going to send you the
Nothing makes me
Wikipedia
do
link
I still
Oh,
don't
really?
know what it is. I
in
just know it's
DM.
June.
Okay,
I know
the
it's
year
June
2013.
2013?
June.
Alright. Oh, I would have
Payback.
gotten this one.
Oh, it's
I would-
Payback 2013.
It is
The
indeed.
first one. The first payback.
That was the
Okay.
first Payback. That was the first
There
Payback.
are.
Oh, I know exactly why you're doing this too.
I'm doing it because I spun the wheel, and this is what I got.
Oh wait,
I-
really? I thought you
You might not believe me when I say these are random. Like I don't actually pick these. I have a wheel spin app on my phone. Like,
I was about to say, like, I thought you chose this for a reason.
Okay, we have 8 matches on the card. One of them was on the pre-show. Chop, it's up to you.
You said there's 8 matches.
8 matches. One of them on the pre-show.
Okay.
Chris, have you got the Wikipedia up? It's a lot
I
more
do.
entertaining
I
when
do
you
have it up.
know what the answers he's looking for are.
I mean, I
Okay.
knew most of these anyways.
Okay, I'm
so
glad we
this
didn't
is-
give you this one then.
Okay, so this is the summer of 2013.
It is indeed.
First Payback. I know what the main event is. It's the 3 Stages of Hell with Cena and Ryback. Because
It is
I
indeed. It
I
is
looked it
indeed.
up. I looked it up the other day because of the 3 Stages of Hell they're doing in NXT.
Out of interest, what were the 3 stages?
Oh, I have no fucking idea. I know the last one's an ambulance match. I don't know what the other ones are.
It was
So-
tables and a lumberjack match. Not in that order.
Okay.
Reversed.
All right.
Lumberjack was stage 1, tables was
Yeah.
stage 2, ambulance stage 3.
All right. And Cena
24.50.
won, obviously. Right. SummerSlam. Not SummerSlam. I was trying to say summer. Summer 2013.
Ooh.
I'm trying to think of the cards from around that time. This was when the
Hold on a second. Let's go through the card here a second. Employed? Not employed. Not employed? Employed. Not as a wrestler. Not employed. Not employed. AEW? Not employed. Employed. AEW? AEW? Employed. Possibly AEW employed. So we still have a lot of these guys left in WWE actually, but there's a surprising amount who went to
okay.
Tony Khan's Funhouse.
Well, that helps a
A
little
good couple
bit.
of these.
Yeah.
This was when the Shield was like at their peak, right?
Yes.
Yes.
This
But-
was Hold All the Gold Shield.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay, good. Because I didn't know. Okay. So
So they should help a little bit.
Ambrose has a match against someone, and I'm assuming he retains because he lost it on that episode of Raw. So
Yeah,
Ambrose
did defend the U.S. title, and he did retain it. But
won,
who do you
yeah.
think?
Okay, so he beat someone.
I should say, he won by count out.
Oh damn. Okay. Was he facing the Great Khali?
You're
I don't
closer
know.
than you should be.
Close.
Oh really? It's a Hornswoggle.
Other way.
Other way.
Big Show.
Even
No.
closer.
Kane.
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay.
The
I was
Dean
thinking big. So all the gold. So the what was it? Roman and Seth are the tag teams here.
Yeah.
That's weird. That's weird to think about.
Oh,
I don't know who they would have. Who they
It's a
faced.
weird one.
It's
a weird one.
Is it not a normal tag team?
It's
I
not
would
a
have
normal
never
tag
put
team.
these two together.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say the Usos. It's not a normal tag team.
I'm gonna give you a little bit of help here.
Okay.
On the SmackDown Go Home for Payback, the Shield lost their first 6-man tag against Kane and 2 other guys. The 2 other guys are who they faced.
Orton. It's Bryan and Orton.
Yeah. Team RK No.
I remember
were they called Team RK?
That was the team name they were pushing, Team RK No. And now look at Orton now.
That's awful.
Okay.
That's
okay. So
What was
I
that?
have three.
Remember that little rant I went on earlier about awful television? RK No.
Yep.
Just say RK No, kids. That's what Nancy Reagan said, right?
Okay, so he's gotten Cena versus Ryback, Shield versus RK No. That's sad. And Ambrose versus Kane. That's 3. You have 5 left.
So that's
There's
4,
5 left.
7, and 8. You have.
There's 5.
And that includes the pre-show.
Including the pre-show.
Yeah, there's 5 left, including the pre-show.
Okay. Was there a women's match on this card?
Yes,
Indeed.
there was. A really important one, too.
What do you say?
Shocker. But it's an important one.
Oh, it actually... I was just going to say Eve. It's a women's match. I don't even know who the Divas champion was in 2013. Because this was what? Mania 29 was this year. It's not Paige yet.
Nah. Way too early.
Is it?
Paige wasn't even NXT Women's Champion yet.
No, yeah. It's not like Natalia. Who was big in 2013? Is it Caitlyn? She the Divas champion?
She was champion.
Caitlyn's Divas champion here.
Oh, okay. So she's defending the belt here.
Yeah.
Okay. And she's facing... And it's important. Caitlyn, important. It's not 2 words.
Yeah, no, not 2 words I put together, yeah.
I want to say Maxine from NXT, but I know that's not right.
No.
They do have history.
It's not Naomi, is it? She wasn't. No, because
the Naomi singles push wasn't yet.
It's still not yet. I'm trying to think of NXT season 3. Is it
Yes, you're in the ballpark.
Is it that I can't think of her name. That big girl. I don't know.
What?
Is it AJ?
It is.
Yes. This is the show where AJ won the Divas Championship and held it for like 200, 300 something days. That's why I said it was important.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't.
She'd hold the belt here until she lost it to Paige the night after Mania 30.
Okay.
Wow, okay.
So, how many do I have left?
4. You're halfway there.
You have 4.
4 left. I don't. These are 4 other matches.
Okay, there's a singles match. There's a
Okay,
triple threat match.
wait. Hold on. Let me go through belts. So, WWE title match.
You've done that. You've done the tag titles.
Done the women's divas.
You've done the women's titles and the
there's
US titles.
There's still and US. Yes, there's still World Heavyweight and IC.
Yeah.
Yes.
World Heavyweight Champion in 2013. It's not Swagger. It's not. It's a Del Rio.
He's in the match.
He's in the match, but he's not champion.
So he's the challenger.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Is it Ziggler?
Yeah, Ziggler.
Yes.
Is it
Del Rio took? No, Del Rio took the belt off Ziggler here.
Oh, okay.
This was the double turn. This is where Del Rio turned heel and Ziggler turned face.
Right. It actually kind of helps that this is like only a few months after Mania because I can kind of piece them together.
Yeah.
Man, remember when they tried pushing Del Rio as a babyface? Man, that's really ironic now.
Yeah, that aged like milk, huh?
Okay. IC title.
Like milk.
Who was the IC champ in 2013?
I'm glad someone finally picked up on that, by the way. I've been saying that for weeks, and nobody's acknowledged it. And it's beating me up inside.
What?
I've been saying something has aged like milk, and this is the first time anyone's clocked it.
That's just a phrase, isn't it?
It's been eating me up inside. It's been eating me up inside. I'm sorry.
Okay. IC title 2013. It's The Miz in this match.
The Miz is in this match. Yes.
Okay. Is he the champion or the challenger?
He's one of the challengers.
It's a triple threat match.
Well, oh god, it's a triple threat. And he's one of the challengers. 2013. Is Sandow in this match?
No, but he is on the card.
On the card.
He's on the card. Okay. I'm thinking this was too early for Mizdow, though, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, this was a year early.
Yeah.
Whole year, were we?
Is Cody in this match?
No.
Okay.
Is Cody on the card?
2013. Is Big E in this match?
No, Big E's not in this
AJ.
match.
Oh yeah, because they were with Ziggler.
One of the guys in this match was a Paul Heyman guy.
Cesaro?
No.
Year early.
It's not Punk, is it?
Punk is on the show.
No, but Punk is on the card.
In fact, Paul Heyman did double duty this night, actually.
Was he managing Punk in another match?
He was managing Punk in another match, yeah.
Okay.
And managing whoever was in this match.
A Paul Heyman guy in 2013. That's not Punk or Cesaro. It's not Lesnar. So
it certainly isn't Lesnar.
Jesus Christ. Who is this?
It's a very short run as a Paul Heyman guy.
Are they still in the company?
No. They were released last year.
In the big round of cuts?
Yes, but they were late.
They were late cut. It's Curtis Axel.
It is Curtis Axel.
Oh, Lord.
And he wins this match.
He wins this match against
He becomes
Miz.
Intercontinental Champion. But who's the champion?
Oh,
currently employed by WWE.
Oh, wait. Hold on. So it's a triple threat, and Axel won the belt from Miz and the other person, but the other person is the champion.
Yeah.
He said they're still with the Fed.
Yeah, they went away for a while, but they are employed by the company now.
Is it Morrison?
No. God, I wish, but no. Not taking anything away from this guy, though. This guy also rules.
Oh, yeah, he's great.
When Wayne came back.
He's not a wrestler. He's not an active wrestler. We'll hope there. but he is with WWE, and he's on screen.
On screen, non-wrestler with WB, IC champion in 2013. It's not David Otunga.
Certainly
God,
not.
no.
Close though, quite close.
You are close. You're in the realm.
I mean, I already said Curtis Axel. I don't know.
I'm
who this
afraid,
is.
Chop.
All right. They're a commentator.
They're a commentator.
Chop, if you haven't got it from all these clues, then I'm afraid I've got some bad news, brother.
Oh my God. It's Wade Barrett.
It's Wade Barrett.
Dude, I forgot he was ever the IC champion.
Well, because he started the year. He started the year as IC champion. He lost it to Miz on the WrestleMania pre-show, and then he won it back the Raw after Mania.
Yeah, I don't know how you remember that.
And then a fun fact about this match, actually. Axel was not supposed to be in the match. It was supposed to be Fandango, and he was supposed to win the belt, but he got a concussion.
That's sad. That's really sad.
Although on the plus side, Axel won this match on Father's Day.
And then the summer of 2013 would forever be known as the summer of Axel.
The summer of Axel.
Right, what's left on this?
2 matches by my count. Is that right? You have the pre-show match, and then the third to last match.
And from what what you have gotten here, Sandow's in one of the matches, Punk's in one of the matches.
And they're not facing each other.
No, so that's not a problem.
Sandow is on the pre-show, I'm assuming.
Yes,
he's on the pre-show. That would be right.
It's not Cody.
No.
Is it Hornswoggle?
No, unfortunately.
You're close though. You're close though. You're surprisingly close.
Finley.
I say you're close because in kayfabe, Hornswoggle's the son of an Irish dude.
Sheamus.
Yes.
Why was Sheamus facing Sandow?
They had a feud here, weirdly enough, where it's basically like Braun versus Brains. Oh, shouts out to Brain Strowman.
Yeah, shout out to Brain Strowman. Is he still
on SmackDown? Like Sandow kept doing challenges against Sheamus to prove he was smarter, and then Sheamus would just outsmart him every single one.
No, I don't even remember that happening.
Yeah, Braun Strowman
the feud ended with a Dublin street fight.
Yeah, okay, hold on, guys. So Braun and Bray
got hit with a sack of potatoes.
Yeah, Braun and Bray got fired, but Brains and The Fiend did not.
Oh, true.
Oh,
that's a
conspiracy.
That's for true.
Okay, is there one match left?
One match left with CM Punk. His opponent also employed by All Elite Wrestling.
Okay. So it's CM Punk with Heyman in 2013 against somebody from AEW.
Yeah.
It's not Swagger.
It's not Swagger.
No.
AEW. It's not Big Show?
Not Big Show.
No.
Mark Henry.
No.
Jericho.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, it is Jericho. I was just naming the Rampage guys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man.
Cool.
Well,
I thought you chose this on purpose because Punk made his return at this show. It was his first match after losing to Taker at Mania 29. I thought that's why you picked it.
No, I picked it because the wheel told me to.
This is where he rolled up with the mutton chops. That's why.
Oh my god, it was. I have an action figure.
Oh my god, this show was in Illinois.
Was it in Chicago?
No, it was in Rosemont.
Isn't Rosemont in Chicago? Aren't they right next to each other?
I think they're right next to each other. I don't know if it's in Chicago.
I know. Isn't it like...
The inaugural Payback event was held on June 16, 2013 at the All-State Arena in the Chicago suburb of Rosemont, Illinois.
Yeah, so it was in Chicago. That is scary.
Wow. Okay. That's weird, huh?
Yeah. So the wheel picked a pay-per-view where CM Punk returned in Chicago.
The wheel picked this pay-per-view last night after CM Punk returned in Chicago.
That's crazy.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
That's spooky. Maybe I get new wheel.
I actually did better than I thought I would, though.
I thought
Okay,
you'd
so
do worse too.
All right, so I'm late. What have we not gone through yet?
We haven't done our predictions.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
it.
wow. I'm back for
And
predictions. Let's go.
we are just over 2 hours. So
That's awesome.
let's make our predictions for Smack Dizone, which is tonight.
Super Slam.
SmackDown. It's Super Slam. I keep saying SmackDown.
Yeah,
Wait, you
it's
said
SummerSlam.
I keep saying SmackDown. They are the same thing.
The biggest party of the summer, SmackDown.
Yeah, the biggest party of a Friday.
Are you ready
Okay.
for a good time?
Roman
No.
Reigns versus John Cena for the Universal Championship. Who've we got?
Roman, easy.
I got Roman. But for
Also,
some
Roman.
weird reason, I can see Cena winning, despite the stipulation that Roman's added.
Yeah, I have literally no belief in my body that Cena wins.
So I was hoping to also have Lana's predictions, even though she just left. But what I am going to do is just send her the link to this, and hopefully she'll put her predictions in the columns before the show happens.
What if we just made predictions for her?
Yeah, Lana thinks Cena's winning.
Yeah, no. I mean,
I'll get her to add
think-
hers in, and then we'll reference it tomorrow.
Yeah,
But we gotta be realistic, though. Lana would not choose Cena over Roman, despite the fact that
What?
we've all seen Cena's Peacemaker.
Schmeat. Nikki Ash versus Charlotte Flair versus Rhea Ripley for the Raw Women's Championship. Who have we got?
I want to say Rhea, but I'm thinking it's going to be Nikki.
I'm going to say Rhea. You're saying Nikki?
Yep.
I'll go with Charlotte.
Okay.
Oh.
Bow down.
So we've got at least two people losing here.
Yeah. Bobby Lashley versus Boldgerg. Who are we saying?
Lashley.
Yeah, Goldberg only has 2 matches left on his contract, and he's not going to waste them on Raw.
Let's go.
Yeah, Lashley.
And then they're going to fight at the next Saudi show where they will throw rocks at Bobby Lashley. Bianca Belair versus Sasha Banks for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Bianca.
Sasha.
Yeah. Oh.
I have Sasha.
You know what, Chop? I'm going to join you on that.
Yeah.
What? All
I
right.
I feel like they're gonna have Sasha win the second match, and then they can do a big third one like whenever.
They could.
Edge versus Seth Rollins.
Edge.
I've thought about this one way too much. But if they're going to continue the feud after SummerSlam, then Edge should win.
Yeah.
If they're not continuing, if this is the end of the feud here at SummerSlam, then it should be Seth. But I'm going to go Edge.
What does Edge do if Seth wins?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Feud with Apollo Crews.
Sure.
The SmackDown.
Just have him going like a dream match spree, like Cesaro, Cruz, Nakamura. Have him go to Raw and like Ricochet.
Yeah.
Give me Edge versus Kevin Owens.
Yeah.
Yeah. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Usos versus the Mysterios.
Usos.
Because there's no way that they're losing them while Roman, or at least before The Rock shows up.
Because Usos are gonna feud with the Street Profits after SummerSlam. They should at least.
Well, hold on. I thought the Street Profits were going to feud with the Alpha Academy for the next 8 years.
Wait, that feud didn't end last week? Of course it didn't.
I don't watch SmackDown. The United States Championship, Sheamus versus Damian Priest.
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 I'm gonna be bold and also go Priest. Let me type that in my table.
Yeah, because I, like Chris said, I don't really care about Sheamus as champ, and I think they're actually kind of behind Priest, and I'm glad they are. So I'll put him with the belt.
I've spelled that wrong.
I mean, they gave him the celebrity match at Mania, so like they gotta have faith in him.
Yeah.
However, though, you do look at Neville or Pac.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I actually wouldn't mind seeing Stephen Amell again. He was pretty alright.
Oh my God, Stephen Amell was great.
Yeah.
Drew McIntyre versus Jinder Mahal.
Drew. You guys want to hear something hilarious?
Sure.
What?
So I watch these cultaholic predictions videos, and typically they'll do a punishment for one. So for SummerSlam, it's Ross versus Andrew, and not that Andrew. And the loser.
Hold up.
The loser of the predictions has to go on a date with a anime body pillow. Like
that's awesome.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, and I was like, oh damn, that's gonna be interesting. I wonder who's gonna win.
Josh is losing on purpose.
And then no, right. I was like, oh damn, I wonder who's gonna win. And then Andrew, right, predicted Jinder to win. He predicted Goldberg to win, and I think he predicted something else stupid. It was like, yeah, there's no way.
So he wants to lose.
Probably, man.
He probably looks at lemons in his spare time, right?
AJ and Omos versus Riddle and Orton.
Riddle and Orton, RK Bro for life.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna pick RK Bro, but I actually could see them not winning here. It kind of just depends on what they want to do.
Yeah. Okay. And our last match is Alexa Bliss versus Eva Marie.
Oh my god. I think I'm gonna pick the electric chair in this match. Because
the critically acclaimed segment with Sami Zayn.
I'm gonna pick the nearest urinal.
I'm gonna pick a bottle of OxyContin.
Actually, yeah. That sounds like a viable option.
I actually had to make a pick. I'm going to pick Alexa Bliss because she hasn't lost in like a year or something, and I don't think they like Eva that much.
I'm going to pick Ramblin' Rabbit.
It's a bull prick.
Wait, really?
No, I'm Alexa.
I don't know how much the kids like Alexa. Maybe the little kids like Alexa. Maybe they do. Yeah. But I don't. It's the same thing with the Nikki Cross thing. I don't see how anybody over the age of like 8 could care.
You know, if you're gonna have Alexa doing something silly, make her like Nikki's sidekick or something. I don't know. I miss the team of Bliss and Cross.
That was actually a good team back in the day.
And if we can't get how they were a year ago, then at least give us some version of it.
Yeah. Remember they teamed for a minute and it was on Raw when they would do those big like 8-person tag matches. Alexa and Nikki would be on the same team, just like the good old days.
The good old days.
So we're gonna be making our points on the triple threat women's match and the Belair Banks women's match. Because we have the same on all the others.
Do you want to take over predictions?
I have takeover predictions ready, so.
All right, cool.
I haven't thought about takeover. Do we want to do them?
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay, let me make another table, I guess.
Yeah. Well, how many matches are on the card, Christopher?
There are 6 matches and a pre-show match, including a pre-show match.
Yeah, they added a pre-show match.
6 matches including the pre-show, yeah?
Yeah. The pre-show match is Ridge Holland versus Trey Baxter.
Which I really care a lot about, and it's totally going to make me want to tune in.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's actually not a SummerSlam pre-show match announced as of
Yeah.
now, which is kind of odd.
Yeah, that is strange.
I could totally see them throwing on like a quick like Nakamura Cruz rematch on the pre-show.
Hold on,
Yeah,
hold on. The cat got in. Give me a sec.
I feel like they would have announced it by now. Like, it's already pretty late in the day.
Come here.
It is. When does the pre-show start? 6, 7. This is the
It's
chop.
only
For the
in
way.
a few hours.
Let me
I
check
mean,
the website. What does it say?
and you know something? This is the longest see Cobra twist by like a good amount. Like, I think the longest one before this was maybe an hour 45, and we've been going well over 2 hours now.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, we're pushing 2.5.
Yeah.
All right. So the main show starts at 8. So I'm assuming the pre-show is at like 7.
For SummerSlam.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's take over the same deal.
I don't know if Takeover's the same deal. Let me check.
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually prefer the 7-8. I know the British don't like it as much, but as an Eastern Time Zone American, it works well for me.
It's the same thing for Takeover.
Okay, good.
But I think their pre-shows typically start at 7:30. I don't know.
I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna watch either of them, so I don't really care. But I'm actually more interested just to see what the SummerSlam set is gonna be. If they just use the giant screen,
It's just going to be a screen, isn't it?
It's just gonna be scary.
I don't hate the big screen, but I also don't.
There's opportunities to make it interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of just there for me. I preferred I didn't like the big Raw half pipe set, but I did like the SmackDown set.
I love the SmackDown set.
Yeah.
That one was really good. I'm kind of annoyed they got rid of it.
Okay, and that's the last.
It wasn't the report that they were going to have different sets Raw and SmackDown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They just didn't.
Yeah. Pretty much.
Kind of strange. And I have been stalling for a lot of time. This is a big ass table, Daniel.
Yeah, sorry, right. Okay, so NXT Takeover. The NXT Championship match. We'll start with that. Karrion Kross versus Samoa Joe. Who we saying?
Joe.
Same.
I just don't care about Karrion Kross anymore.
No, I think he's just full roster. I don't think the loss will hurt him because they don't mention the NXT belt on the main roster except for like in his entrance. So I don't think anybody will really even notice that he's not the champ anymore.
Okay, the women's title match: Raquel Gonzalez versus Dakota Kai. Who are we saying?
Dakota.
I'll go Raquel because I think Dakota's going to the main roster and they're just going to keep the belt on Raquel.
I'm going to go Raquel.
Well, here's the issue with that. NXT's women's division was like really strong, but then like I've kind of started losing people. Like they lost Tegan, they lost Shotzi, they lost Toni Storm. They're going to lose Candice for a bit.
Yeah, and then you've got like just the old people that never left. Like Io is still there, but she's like, I mean, I don't know.
They lost Mercedes Martinez to releases. They're probably going to end up. They lost Aaliyah. They're going to end up losing Xia Li more than likely.
like Aaliyah leaving was a loss.
Fair.
Yeah, the 2 out of 3 falls match was Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. Who be saying?
I'm gonna go with Kyle, but I really don't care.
I'm gonna go Adam Cole.
Really, you think he's staying?
If Cole's re-signing, then I think he should win. But if he's not staying, Kyle should win.
It's loser leaves on me.
Oh, it's loser leaves? I forgot about that.
Is it loser leaves?
If Cole wins, then Kyle has to go.
Yeah, I'm saying Kyle.
Yeah, Kyle.
Shout out to Wrestling Fucks on Instagram.
True.
We love Impact. We love Stardom. Bestie.
NXT UK Championship: Walter versus Ilya Dragunov.
I'm gonna go with
Ilya.
Who else is going to beat Walter?
Yeah, true.
And I know Walter doesn't want to move to America, but like, I would much rather have him in main NXT than UK NXT.
I'd rather have him on the main roster. I think he'd kill.
Never Survivor Series.
I remember. Oh, sorry. There's a big update on WWE 2K22. Full update on Fightful Select. Thanks, Sean.
Oh shit.
That means it's not
Wait,
happening now. $1 million championship match: LA Knight versus Cameron Grimes.
I don't care. I'm gonna go with. Well, what's a step? It's that if Knight wins, then DiBiase also becomes a butler.
I think that's the idea.
Okay, well, the thing is, if Knight wins, this story is going to continue.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Grimes because I'm very done with this.
I'm also going Cameron Grimes.
I don't like how Ted.
I want to be shot into the moon.
I don't.
To the moon.
To the sun, please. Seriously.
Do the great.
To the unemployment line.
Yeah.
Coming soon. Kickoff match: Rich Holland versus Trey Baxter. Do we care?
Don't care. Rich Holland.
Rich.
It'd be cool if we had a sponsor by that name, that we could now shill. That would be funny.
Blue Chew. Use the code new IGWP for the penis projector.
So
remember that classic.
I remember that. We're going back a little bit. The good old days. We've been going for 2.5 hours.
We're less than an hour.
We've been recording for 2.5 hours. This is like Joe Rogan level now.
Oh yeah.
I feel like we could have had Joey Diaz on.
Well, I mean, we could have him in the outro.
We did have him last week. In spirit. So,
is that it? Finally.
I think we're done. Finally, it's over.
Thank God.
Thanks for watching. If you did, why did you watch this long, man? Like, there's the Joe Rogan Experience. You could go watch that instead. Powerful JRE.
CTE.
Yeah. Should I name a channel Powerful CTE?
No.
That'd be funny. No, it wouldn't. Brain injuries.
Yeah, I forgot it means something.
It was ironic that I couldn't get the phrase brain injury out. That was quite funny.
So we've covered everything?
I think we've covered everything. I am going to add in right now the segment that I spoke about with Lana earlier, where she's going to review her house show from tomorrow night.
Nice. So
which means this podcast
that's the
is
case.
going out. This podcast is going out a day late, so this will be out on Monday.
Yeah.
Okay, so we don't know
so
what
we're going to throw over to Lana. I'm sorry what I said about you earlier, by the way.
We're throwing over to Lana's segment. That's all we have to say.
That's all we have to say.
I
can't really do the ending bit because there's another segment, but skiwo, I guess.
Yeah. So we're going to shoot over to Lana. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, comment, subscribe.
Stay kind, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one.
They'll catch you in the next one. I'll catch you in 5
I
seconds.
I barely caught you on this one.
Yeah.
Catch you in court with Alberto Del Rio.
You were at a house show last night.
Yes, I was.
Tell us about it. What happened?
It was fucking cool. Me and my little brother were very close to the entrance ramp, so I have a lot of really good photos and videos.
Yeah, I saw the picture on your Instagram story. That was cool.
Yeah,
you got.
I saw a lot of I got a lot of good pictures of entrances, and I did video pretty much everybody's entrances. But it was either I was squawking like a parrot or I was screaming like Toad from Super Mario. So, yeah, I'm gonna.
If you want, we can put some of the pictures up on screen.
Sure, yeah. Let me
Because you took them, so YouTube's not gonna copyright us. Hopefully, right?
God, I
Hey
hope
YouTube, how you
not.
doing? Wink, wink, nudge,
So,
nudge.
let me see which ones I have that I think would be good. I have a lot of Roman to nobody's surprise.
Yeah, that figures. Yeah.
There's a really good picture of him looking in my direction, and it's like I screamed like really, really loud. I don't know how my voice didn't just go out then and there. I got a kind of good picture of Finn Balor doing the that thing.
Oh, sick.
Yeah,
I'm wearing a Finn
and
Balor shirt right now. Shout out to Finn Balor.
shout out to Finn Balor. He had I'll get to my notes later, but I took a yeah.
Uh-oh.
Okay,
Worried.
um so the event started with uh Rick Boogs came out and uh played Nakamura to the ring.
Rick.
Holy shit.
That's why I lose my voice all the time.
That's can you you
That's
can
it.
tell you
There
can
it
tell
is.
how loud that was because it went out halfway through. I mean the recording. So,
That's why I keep losing my voice. There it is.
yeah.
Oh
So that was
boy.
awesome. There was a few times during the match that I yelled that Rick was hot. Cause
Did he
like it
respond?
no, I really wish
Aw.
he did though. So I started a This Is Awesome chant. So I was kind of proud of myself for that. Nakamura retained. It was a fucking banger. So I'm really
Yeah,
and
it's a Nakamura match, as is,
exactly.
as is
And this is
expected.
actually really funny because at both of the house shows I've gone to, the one in 2019 and this one, both of them have started with intercontinental title matches that have involved Shinsuke Nakamura. Because the one in 2019, Finn Balor defended against Nakamura. So
That sounds similar to my last one too. Hey
yeah.
WWE, I know it's easy to copy and paste event cards, but stop, please.
The second match was a 2-on-1 handicap match. Carmella and Zelina Vega versus Bianca Belair.
Okay.
It was really short, but it was good. And I don't remember if it was for a KOD or just like a power bomb or something like that. But Bianca had Zelina up, and somebody a few rows behind me said, "Slam that tiny thing!" And everybody just busted out laughing. That was really, really fucking funny. Oh, this next one's really interesting. So it was a rematch for the US title, Damian Priest versus Sheamus.
Right.
So I started a Damian chant really early on, and Sheamus got out of the ring, got a microphone, and told the crowd to shut up and let him do his job.
That's on you.
Also,
That's your fault.
yeah. Sheamus's Tron is really fucking pretty.
Is it?
Yeah. Um,
I'm assuming it's
I'll
changed since the last time. Well, yeah, the last time I saw Sheamus live, he was with the bar. So.
yeah. It wasn't the one with like the cross and everything on it. It was like neon lights in a dark alleyway and they were like flashing and it said some random stuff on it, but it was really
Oh,
pretty.
that's cool.
Yeah. And there were some
I think they
very,
showed a
very
similar graphic at SummerSlam. It reminded me of There's a really specific thing it reminded me of. On Metallica's S&M2 show, like the graphics they had up for Moth into Flame, it reminded me of that, which is super specific because no one apart from me would have remembered that. But yeah. Anyway, that's yeah.
that was a really good match. There were some well-deserved This Is Awesome chants. It was a banger.
Right.
The next one was an open challenge for the WWE title, Bobby Lashley with MVP. MVP was in gear. He was in his ring gear for some reason. So I mean, that confused me a little bit, but Lashley got a really good pop. The crowd was going back and forth over being over for Lashley and his opponent, who I will announce in a second. There was uh let's see. So Lashley and Mela and Zelina, they were all doing like the stupid hometown heel bullshit where it's like, yeah, Denver sucks. And then Bobby was
Insert town here
interrupted.
sucks. Insert town
Yeah.
here is better. Yeah.
For the latter, they said like, oh, we're looking at houses in Miami, and I'm like, nobody asked. Okay. So Xavier Woods came out to challenge Bobby Lashley.
Huh.
It was fucking good. That was such a good match. At the beginning of the match, some idiot in the stands started a CM Punk chant.
Oh,
So I yelled at them to shut up, and I got a few people to laugh because I was there's no point in doing CM Punk chants in WWE anymore. There's no point. It was a really good match. They both got some really good spots in. MVP got sent to the back after interference, but Lashley ended up winning like 2 seconds later. So yeah. I forgot that I wrote this down, but it says intermission. Voice hurts. Very sweaty.
Okay.
Yeah. It was hot. It was very hot in there. The next match was Drew versus Jinder in a street fight. Yeah.
Okay.
There was a lot of "We want tables" chants. There were chair spots, kendo stick spots, and a table spot. And it was fucking awesome. I caught it on video, so we can put it like right here or something. Because it's fucking good, even though, again, I am squawking, so I apologize. But that was really good. It was short for a street fight, but it was good. Ah, Jesus. The next match was RK Bro versus AJ and Omos for the Raw tag titles. Riddle came out on the scooter. It was really fucking cool. Omos is he's really big.
Yeah.
He is giant. He is so tall. Like, I know they make a big deal of that every single week, but when you see the man in person,
I've never seen him in person, but I can tell just from seeing him on TV. Like, it was a similar thing with Braun Strowman. Like, the TV doesn't show how huge Braun Strowman is, but like, when I was at a house show, God, it must have been ages ago. Hell, probably the last time they came to Scotland. It was like Braun Strowman is fucking massive, like absolutely huge. He's like as tall as he is wide.
oh my God,
which is difficult.
But yeah, RK Bro retained. I caught the RKO on video, and we can put it here because I'm very happy that I took that video. And there were quite a few times, just in other parts of the match, that I yelled at Randy saying that he was hot. Just like I had to.
Color me shocked.
Shut the fuck up.
I would have never guessed.
Shut up. The next match was a Raw Women's Title triple threat: Nikki, Charlotte, and Rhea Ripley. Rhea and Charlotte are so much hotter in person. Oh my fucking God. Like, my little gay ass almost fainted. I was like overwhelmed. I was overwhelmed. And I videoed Charlotte's entrance and I'll probably send some of that stuff to Jabroni. Just
Bow down.
Gramps deserves it. Yeah, bow down. Lots and lots of woos. Like, everybody was wooing at different parts throughout the show, like, especially before somebody would woo, and then everybody else would start doing it.
Right.
So that was really funny. And this was the cutest thing ever. I was up at the barricade for the next person's entrance, and Rio was going back. She wasn't going back through Gorilla. She went off to the side, and she saw this little girl with giant, like, those noise canceling earmuffs on, and
Aw.
she went up and hugged the little girl, and it
Aw.
was the cutest thing ever. And I really wish I caught it on video, but that was so cute. Me and the girl next to me were both like, "Oh." So the next one is the main event, the 6-man tag match. Finn Balor and the Mysterios versus the Bloodline. I got a high five from Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I really wish I caught that on video too, but I accidentally stopped recording their entrance. Then the Usos came out after Finn did, and I was waving the sign around saying, "Hey, look at the sign," because there was a Roman side to our sign, and he winked in my direction. So that's 2. That is 2. I'm proud of myself. But I'll touch on Roman later. Not like that. It's just anyways.
Unlucky for you, yeah.
So then Roman came out. I screamed very, very loud. He's so hot. He's sorry, I'm getting off track. So
it's all good.
the first note that I have is Finn has a very jiggly ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. He does. Like, my jaw dropped. Just, I looked at him for a few seconds. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? This was a really repetitive match. Like, Dominic was tagged in for like 90% of it. And what they would do is the Usos would beat him down, tag in the other Uso, beat him down again. Dominic gets a little bit of momentum. He tries to crawl back, and then they drag him right back, beat him up again, and then they all turn to the crowd, or the Bloodline turns to the crowd, and it's like, yeah. Bleh. They did that like 5 times at least. So, yeah, Dominic really got butt fucked, and I feel really bad for him. But
You got
and
what? No? Excuse me?
This was a highlight of the match for me. Somebody had a double-sided sign. The one side of it said Usos suck, and Roman saw the sign while he was tagged out, and he was pointing at them and pointing down. He was like, put it down. And he was even saying that, like, put it down. So they flipped over the sign, and it said Roman sucks, and his face was priceless. And that's another thing that I really wish I caught on video, because it was fucking hilarious.
That's brilliant.
But to end the match, I got a video of this too. Roman speared Ray and got the pin. There was a post-match beatdown. The Usos attacked the Mysterios. The Mysterios tried to fight back. It didn't go over well, so the Bloodline ended up standing tall. And that was it.
Nice.
So overall, it was really good. I really thought I was going to see Becky, but considering everything else that happened, I could care less that I didn't see Becky. So, I mean,
Yeah, you got a pretty good show there.
yeah, it was awesome. It was definitely better than the first one. More so because I don't really remember the first one. I didn't have a lot of storage space, so I couldn't take a lot of photos or videos or anything like that.
Oh, I've been there, yeah.
So, yeah, I will send you some videos and photos to put on the thing.
Yeah, depending on how many you send, they'll just kind of be flashing up on screen.
Yeah.
It sounds a lot of fun. It's been a
It
while since
was.
I've been at a house show. I miss it. I was gonna
Oh,
go to the one in September here, but hell, it's probably not happening. So like,
why do you say that? Just because of Delta?
yeah,
Yeah, that makes
yeah.
sense.
Oh, I died. I don't really care. I didn't have tickets. It didn't affect me, but disappointing still. So
Yeah.
you know, I'm still annoyed, right? I have a bone to pick with you, WWE, right? Less depressing than the particular bone that I picked earlier in this podcast. Um, which is now probably over 3 hours long. Joe Rogan numbers here. But I had tickets, right, for a show in, I want to say 2019, right? And it was meant to be Raw, okay?
Okay.
Live from the Hydro in Glasgow. Remember that Raw they did in Glasgow a few years ago that was super over?
Yes.
Yeah, they were going to do another one. I had tickets, right? Third row,
Mm-hmm.
hard cam side. I was going to be on TV, Lana, right? And then I get an email one day, and they're like, "Sorry, that show is no longer being taped for television. However, it is a regular WWE live show, and we upgraded you to the VIP meet and greet, which was like Dolph Ziggler or some shit." And I'm like, "But I was gonna be on TV!" So I got a refund. I just didn't go.
Why didn't you want to meet Dolph Ziggler? Was
I was just
TV more
annoyed.
important? So
TV
being
is
on
more
TV was
important.
more important.
Yeah. Fucking
Oh
Dolph
my
Ziggler,
god.
man. And that was a half truth. I embellished that ever so slightly. I got a refund because I broke my leg, but still, I wasn't exactly crying over the predicament. Like Dolph Ziggler, man. Anyway, that'll. Is there anything else you want to say?
Just uh Lana house show review 10 out of 10 and just
Lana House show
Anthony
review 10 out of 10.
in true Anthony Choptano fashion. I took a video. I took like a 3-second video of Omos when he got tagged in that tag match, and you could hear me in the back saying, "This is for you, Chop," and I haven't sent it to him yet.
Oh, that's amazing. But I sincerely hope that AEW starts doing shows in the UK. Because I'll go to that before I'll go to a WWE one, especially now. But WWE is still God.
Tony Khan?
It's been
No,
it's
no,
been
no, no,
like
no. I have a
go on.
bone to pick with Tony Khan. You had a bone to pick with Nick Khan. I have one to pick with Tony. Tony, you
Okay.
motherfucker, announce a Denver show. Again. I want to see CM Punk and Kenny Omega, you bitch. Denver. Okay, I'm done.
Tony Khan, you heard her.
Yeah.
You wouldn't want to upset Lana now. I've been there. Those are not shoes you want to be in. But for now, I'm gonna love you and leave you. Thank you for watching the Cobra Twist podcast. I say that we're gonna jump over to the outro that we recorded 2 days ago, but you know, continuity, right? So
Yeah.
I guess thanks for watching. Watch that. I'm sorry, it's been like 3 hours long. Holy shit. I said this in chat the other night. There's like Joe Rogan Experience episodes that are shorter than this, which I guess makes me Joe Rogan now. So I'm gonna go do some breathing exercises and some cold water. Thanks for watching. God knows when this is coming out because I'm only just getting started on the edit now, and it's Monday evening.
Randy Orton's really hot in person. That's all I want to say. Just, I will push the Randy Orton DILF agenda until I fucking die.
Anyway,
Thanks
as
for
Lana
watching.
would say, Randy Orton Dilf.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching.
Yes. Yes.
Jesus Christ. What have I done?
Fuck the Fed. Done with the SummerSlams this weekend. I don't give a fuck. I don't care about TakeOver. I don't care about NXT. Your product is shit. Your company is shit. You laid off all your workers. They're not even workers. They're fucking self-employed because you want to get off of taxes or some shit. Fuck you. Fuck
Sports
you.
entertainment.
And your sports entertainment. And your Lily and your Eva Marie doll and your SummerSlam Alexa Bliss match. I fucking hate Alexa Bliss. I fucking hate Lily. I hate this goddamn company. It's a piece of shit. CM Punk is back, bitch. Fuck. On fucking Instagram with this dumb fucking story post. Everard! Fuck! I fucking hate Everard! What's wrong with this fucking thing? I hate them in my son! They're shit! Fuck Everard! Fuck! Stay black!
Black Power, everyone. Good night.
Oh, everything hurts.
Oh, that's excellent.